Wow,
cuties.
I did not think I was gonna hit that pitch.
Yeah, well, you did. My ears.
Wow, oh my god, ow.
Well, you know what? You know what, Millie? I'm glad you're paying for your hubris because of my ears. Holy shit.
That was not intentional.
That's about as high as I can go.
That was not intentional.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I guess Millie could say she never saw it coming.
I was trying to do my fucking normal like throat noises, like that came out instead.
That's up there with that noise your stream makes whenever someone follows.
Oh yeah, my follower noise where it's just me screeching and then I explode.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Congrats on that pitch. That was impressive.
Millie's gonna have to fucking like clip that later and use that as like a soundboard item.
Honestly, that was honestly impressive.
I still think you should make a weird noise for that gif of you like glitching out that one time and like make it a redeem.
That would be good. I just don't know what noise to go with it. I like how we all got derailed by my fucking weird noise.
Anyway, we're back. We're back at upholding the law.
Yeah, we're back. We're back at killing people again.
Yep, it's me, Millie, Ash, and Zeph is along again.
Holy
yep.
Shit. I'm actually baffled at that one.
And I'm hoping we complete the campaign today, but apparently it's something like 20 missions.
It's like 20-ish missions. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna complete it today. I mean, we can raw dog it and see if we can, but...
One thing I noticed, by the way, about this new system I don't like, you have to run heresy difficulty a bunch of times to unlock the next difficulty. I don't know how I feel about that.
How do you feel about everyone's dogs being named either something stupid or something cool?
Well, just to reiterate, I named mine after my old dog Sasha because I love that dog.
Look. I always remember how when I was going to acquire a corgi, I looked up like names that people went with, and one was Lord Waffle Stack of Buttercreamshire. People be naming their dogs stupid shit or cute shit all the time.
I know my cat's name is Lily, but every now and then I'll just call her Ping Pong and just other variations of Ping Pong.
Oh, you showed me a picture of it and you called her the creature.
Oh yeah, the La Criatura is also another one I call her.
El Goblino? La Criatura?
I'm still crashing out over y'all mispronouncing Guillermo del Toro's
You
name.
mean Guillermo del Toro?
Guillermo del Toro?
Listen, I'm a white Northeasterner. I've got a debuff against pronouncing other languages right, okay?
George Gutierrez. Mojito. Fajita.
Chicken fajitas.
Tortilla.
Y'all
Grassy ass.
Y'all are testing me today.
When you go to the Mexican when you go to Taco Bell with your white mom, and she tells the guy at the front till while receiving the order, grassy ass.
Adi gracias. Poor favor, Brahm. I'm gonna kill you later.
I don't know. How many people in history who have been below the poverty line can be said to have had that poor favor?
God damn it, honey. I'll hold for Zeph. He's a little bit behind. Everything good, homie?
Yeah, I went the wrong way. My bad.
Okay.
Oh, this mission. I haven't done this for a while.
Yeah, this is the boss mission. Ow.
Hey.
Get back here. I've got castigator stance, bitch. Couldn't take my castigator stance, bitch. Couldn't take it.
I do want. I've been learning Portuguese recently because Demi over there in my chat is fake Portuguese, as I will say.
Oh, Demi, is that you? Hey, what's up?
And I've been interested in Brazilian culture for a while, so Demi's my excuse to get into it.
Hey, if it works, you know.
How dare you?
Listen, all I know of Latin American culture and all that is that it's very much like Japanese, Chinese, and Korean in that very similar like ethnically, but y'all hate each other. At least I'm under that impression.
In my part of the country, Central America, we in fact really do hate each other. Certain countries really dislike each other. Honduras and El Salvador fucking dislike each other so much. We have wars like every other fucking year.
I mean, and I can't, and like I'm a white dude, but I can't really talk. Look at how some states in America interact with each other. Texas and
California deserves everything it gets. So.
I mean, yeah, I was literally about to mention Texas and California.
I thought that was a player for a moment. My dog just launched itself into the abyss.
Or alternatively, the Balkans.
I don't know what you people are talking about. None of the provinces in my nation hate each other.
Nobody likes fucking Quebec. What are you on about?
I quit. I also kid. There is some, like, I wouldn't say animosity with, say, like, Alberta. Like, a little bit because Alberta kept trying to run pipelines through my province, but that's about it. I think mostly we just dislike the, the eastern side of Canada, too.
Uh-oh. Hold that. There we go.
Hold on, what did Demi say? I won't refer to that onion-eating cat who called me fake Portuguese. Onions are good!
Onion-eating cat?
Yeah, no, I love onions. I will put that shit on everything.
How do you
I put it on my fries sometimes.
Oh, Zeph, I'm here for you. Also,
I mean, okay, I won't eat raw onions, but like still kind of based.
I'll fuck up a raw onion, dude.
Like all things, a little bit of cooking goes a fucking long way.
Man,
also, thanks for the follow, Debbie Torres.
Demi, I don't know. Every now and then I look at Demi's name, I'm like, oh, Demi Torres, and I'm like, oh wait, no, it's not Torres. I'm not gonna get started with New York. We're an okay place. It's just we're full of idiots.
It's an entire city
Oh
populated
right.
by idiots,
We're so used to waiting for the ascender here that we just waited for it like on instinct.
Now we got. Yeah, that's Zeph. I was like, did we leave him behind again?
Speaking of
Inshallah.
Speaking of dog, that Superman clip is hilarious. It feels like they use a Batman script. Listen, I've already decided that it looks like the new Superman movie is just gonna be Man of Steel with all the same problems, but in the opposite direction. Like not good, but but not in a good way. You know? They're gonna try.
Yeah, but you're a Snyder cuck, don't you know?
I fucking hate Zack Snyder. Like
it was one of your comments in that post.
Oh right, yeah, you called me a Snyder. Yeah, because my dislike of the movie is, of course, has nothing to do with the fact it looks bad, and only has to do with the fact that, obviously, much like a Zack Snyder film, you know?
Also, made funny by the fact that, like, he likes the Whedon cut of, the Justice League film better than the Snyder cut.
Well, look, listen, both are bad, don't get me wrong, but at least the Whedon cut doesn't make me feel like, whoever made it hates humanity. Like the Whedon cut, or Justice League as it's called, is just bad, just like bad and a little cringe. It's not this like 5-hour abomination of a movie. It doesn't have this obnoxious every time fucking Wonder Woman shows up. It doesn't.
Would Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I mean, okay. Not surprising, Millie, but like I feel like a lot of people would. Even the people who fucking Gal Gadot for being part of oh fuck, what are they called? The JSLA or whatever.
IDF.
IDF.
I gotcha.
What was I gonna say before I got fucking molested?
Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Yeah, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot. You said would.
Oh, I was gonna say there are many things that I would, including friends in a very affectionate way, because I have no shame.
I mean, I got none either. I literally literally flashbanged all like 14,000 of my followers on Twitter by responding to Odd Onion's femboy Drukhari art today. with my Xenos fucker permit image that I have.
I love femboys, dude.
Okay, so you know that meme of somebody showing off like a fucking like Twitter, like that one where it's like don't summon angry or fucking fucking Russian Badger, and then like it exposes the rest of like the tweet to show Russian Badger responding. That is literally every time like you like respond to a femboy, like Zeph will be like posts like like the fucking post with like just like the top of your name cut off.
Yeah.
I have one for this time too.
No. What you gotta do is you gotta make an edit where my name appears and just the Darktide boss music starts playing. That's what you gotta do.
That's right, bitch. Fuck off. I
gotta
the law.
I gotta reach out a bit.
Yeah,
like
go
the
ahead.
moment Snyder cut, but I can't stand the Whedon cut. Listen, I think this is a very moment where Clark is picked. I think he's being 100% reasonable. Okay, just talking about the... I'm gonna real with you. I don't watch superhero movies usually. I kind of watch horror movies, despite being a huge pussy. So I know nothing what y'all are talking about, really.
Okay. Batman vs Superman was a hit to the nuts. Yeah, no, really, it really was. Like just like the most minor of details that bugs me. Was it really necessary to have like oh shit,
Zeph.
Was it
You're
really
over there by?
Was it really necessary to have Lex Luthor like force feed a dude a Jolly Rancher for some reason?
I thought you were gonna say force femme.
No, force feed some old U.S. senator a Jolly Rancher for no good reason.
I feel like the Joker would force femme a dude.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm on
Yeah,
his side now.
You know what? I think Lex would in a really like intricate plan, but I could see him doing that.
It would be a very long-winded plan to feminize Superman to make him look like a wuss or something.
Yes.
And
It would involve pink kryptonite, but like a special kind of pink kryptonite that makes him like. It'd be like those episodes of Jackie Chan Adventures where the fucking like the yin yang like tiger talisman was involved. So you got to see like Jackie's pussy side and his mean side like come out.
I misheard that as like seeing Jackie's pussy, and I was like, huh?
and by the way, and Lex Luthor would steal 40 tons of estrogen to pull it off. That's as much as 4 tens, and that's terrible.
Take HRT, take estrogen, do it.
No, listen, I'm gonna undergo hormone. I'm gonna undergo HRT. I'm gonna take testosterone to transition from Chad to Giga Chad. Uh-oh.
Become the female space marine no one wants to be.
Yeah, myself included. I don't want to be that either. I like having nuts.
I do too. I think that's what makes me cuter.
Like, I feel like somebody should come along and invent like a fucking comic book element just for a Lex Luthor plot, and he'll steal 40 tons of it, and it will be called Cakium or something like that.
I hate that. I kind of want to see it though.
Did you know that the Marshal in Marshal Bohemond is actually just his rank, like title rank, and not actually his first name?
Oh, hey, Johan.
Hey, Johan,
Thanks for the raid.
how you
Oh,
doing?
that's Johan. I was like, Duke Johan the Meat Man? Who the fuck is that?
That's the other Johan I know.
Oh, it's a different Johan. Okay.
Yeah, because there's also Johan the Butcher. But he's
Butcher.
but Johan the Butcher's a femboy and not a interdimensional war criminal.
Gudo. Love me some Gudo.
And a master debater on Twitter.
Yes.
Arma 3.
Completely unrelated, but there's an arbitrary person priority.
Where?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I think dogs are bad with the first.
Safe spot move.
Where indeed? Ah, where did it move?
Over here.
Ah, I'm gonna die. Goodbye, world.
Oh shit.
All right, good thing I took this.
I just barely fucking didn't die, but like I'm going to like go down the very next time because I didn't know where the thing was.
Oi, fuck off, you fucking idiot. Leave me alone.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the
This way.
I'm gonna drop the health kit.
Okay. I was expecting this to be a like. Cox gas.
I need cock in my life, bro.
Don't we all?
Ooh.
Other side.
Oh.
Get some.
Ah! Thank you, Haro.
One down. Okay. The other is now flipping their lid.
Oh!
There we go. Don't fucking kick me. I'm not in the feed. Allegedly.
Give it a few days, Millie.
Tidily accomplished. Your
There we go.
waiting.
All right.
This has not exactly been textbook, but be assured.
Implying we ever do
I'm
things
impressed by your
textbook.
ability. I am certain we will speak again soon.
As if fucking Inquisitors do anything textbook. They're always fucking like building a bridge when they need to get to it.
And then burning
Why
it
is
down
everyone
later for
sitting
fun.
down? Come on, kind of.
It's almost like you're looking at us, judging us. Oh, by the way, do you shout out Duke Johan the Meat Man? Does somebody shout him out? Well, I will shout him out right now then. Wait, on. Do they?
Inshallah, if
Yeah.
God wills it.
Okay, I will shout him out.
Done.
Never mind. Zeph did it.
I was in the middle of typing, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You needn't not apologize. Story.
I suppose all's well that ends in something other than complete and utter failure. The fall of the Karnax has only intensified the cultist fervor. I wonder why. Understand?
Oh,
why
Darktide, it's been
you
years
have acquitted
since
yourself,
I fucking downloaded you, and even though I upgraded my PC a bajillion times since then, you still run like shit.
Listen, it's quality Fat Shark programming, okay? They are literally using an engine that is not in production anymore.
The Emperor protects.
I'm kind of amazed they could, jury rig it into a proper fucking FPS game. With actually fun gunplay.
It's a cute
whoa.
scene.
Mobian 6th Infantry
This is new.
Regiment were ordered to Nox
Okay.
Alpha,
What?
a death world in the outer Mobian fringe. To quell an unknown
How bad is the
uprising,
optimization? I'm gonna agree with you, Demi. I know you were talking because I was offering to buy it for you. I know you're talking about getting a better PC for Darktide. It's always gonna run like shit. Straight up, it's always gonna run like
no
shit.
idea what we were up against.
I have a beef PC, and this thing still stutters.
Captain.
I built this thing with fucking primo parts, and it still stutters like a motherfucker.
Man, Captain Wolf's just an ugly piece of shit.
I'll
He
be
was
the
one.
judge of
He's
that.
one of the traitors, isn't he?
He's the boss trader, yeah.
Hey, ball
We'll
plart.
find out soon enough. Now quiet down.
guess I should also. Oh yeah, I recently bought Death Stranding, and by recently, I mean today, I'm probably gonna do that at some point and see if I can get into it.
I'm tempted to as well, honestly.
We prepared to sell our lives for
Well,
Is it at
shit, it
all
looks like I have a
streamable, considering like the fucking like last time you tried to stream Death Stranding one?
a stranger walked among us.
You know, Darktide is fun, Demi. I adore this game.
Oh, yeah.
I will play this like as much as I can and want to. It's just it is poorly optimized.
Oh yeah, no, this game is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but it took 3 years to get to this point.
It was worse. It used to be way worse. I was a beta player for this game. Don't know how.
Heretics! By the throne, you will all pay for this!
I think I still have my thingy from it. Yeah.
Ever notice how like Chaos needs mind control to convince people?
Strong. To be blessed. And thus we became
What the fuck are you defending, my dude?
humanity.
Hold on, it's fucking hot in here. I need to.
Protect you now.
1 second.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. It's taken this long for us to actually get something like a character to the main villain. He's kind of
Yeah.
just been there, but I'm glad they put aside the time to make an actual campaign for this.
All right, Sweaty Millie. has
They
been
actually
activated.
worked through the summer for a change.
Tell me of your deeds, so that I may record them.
Hey, this gang. Beaumont, what's your favorite mark of power armor? Asks Madeline Woonwall.
Oh, to answer that question, it is a toss-up between Mark IV Maximus, and this is the one that draws a bunch of flack from some people, Mark X Tacticus. I like the
Beaky.
I like the Primaris armor. Fucking come at me.
Is the campaign a recent edition? I can't remember.
Yes,
It is.
as of this week.
Yeah, because Demi was asking.
Yeah. Honestly, Demi, you're going to have a better time getting into Darktide than us because you're going to go through it for the first time with an actual, like, you know, a campaign with, like, you know, context for everything that's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it was all piecemeal up to this point.
It was
Really
all
piecemeal.
fuck it, we ball, yeah.
Like my general opinion about Mark 10, like, honestly, I think people say it's, you know, it's too tactical, it's too plain. It's like, so is every other Space Marine armor. It's like, if you think your Space Marine armor is too plain, it is literally on you to customize it. That's how it's always worked.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Space Marines, like, chapters that aren't, like, you know, filthy chaos, engage in
Hey,
arts
fuck
and
you.
crafts as, like, a personal thing.
Yep. All right, hold on.
I like chaos.
Look, brother, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, well, listen, the true question is, may I have some oats, brother?
Look,
I fucking love that video.
Chaos is too busy drawing on their faces.
I love chaos. I literally play word bearers, and I'm getting into Night Lords. Don't add
Surprise
me.
ending.
Just a surprise ending, indeed.
You love Phobos armor? I remember how mad some people got when Phobos armor came out. Like, legit saying that, 40k wasn't Grimdark anymore, it was tactical, just because of Phobos armor.
It is time to put on the AC to cool off my fucking tatas.
Man, Mill, you got some really hot tits, you know that?
I actually really do. Like, they're sweating as hell.
Yeah, that's the joke.
That's the dog. All right, talents. Already activated there.
You are sadly thinking about doing a Lamenter army, but I like the lore and want to paint yellow. I mean, listen, the thing that's gonna drive you insane with that is literally the shoulders. Okay. Wait, it says I still have 1 talent point. What? Did it not register?
I mean, the dots on this thing are kind of rough. Like they're not 100%. Like it keeps telling me my masteries are open and they're not.
Yeah. They need to fix that. They really
That's
do.
fair, Demi. Yeah. Honestly, that's how I got into 40k more. I just did a whole bunch of googling.
Yeah, Lexiconum is like
Yeah,
the best source.
Yeah, go to the lexicon. Actually, I will fucking link it even.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, go ahead. But yeah, no, Lexicanum. Yeah, it doesn't get everything right, but if you're gonna browse a wiki, browse that one. But the best source is still the primary source, that being the actual books.
Well,
There you go.
that one's better to get sources, and then you can look into those from there. The wiki fandom one is 100% inaccurate in some cases. It's really bad.
Yeah, no, the fandom wiki straight up makes shit up and embellishes things in ways that aren't in any of the sources, and then they don't cite their sources either.
Correct.
That's
why at
unhinged
least
at Omo real quick.
Wait, what's up?
I'm gonna be unhinged at Omo real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, knowing Omo, he probably likes that. So yeah.
He probably does.
Yeah. Omo is one of those people where every time I watch him streaming, I'm just like, is he all right?
He crashes out like every other day.
like his whole thing is that he's like hurt, you know, like physically, like in bandages.
Yeah, he wants you to physically hurt him too.
From wounds.
Which is like also like me, base, you know, hurt me, but also.
All right, y'all ready?
Indeed.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hurt me, Snake. Hurt me more.
I enjoy pain.
That reminds me, hon, how I like caught like that bit of your Metal Gear stream for like the little bit that you streamed that for.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fight with fucking Gray Fox.
Gray Fox.
Pascal and I were considering doing Metal Gear Survive for Trash Pandas.
I was saying that game is so bad.
But we saw that it wasn't on sale and it hasn't been on sale in a bajillion years, so we immediately, you know, we're like, no, we're not paying full price for this fucking game.
Yeah, do not. Cyber Ninja reference. Oh yeah, I love Metal Gear. I have things I wish to say about Kojima, but I unironically adore Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Dude, the fact that he put his Oshi in his latest game.
Oh yeah,
is so funny.
yeah, fucking Pecora is in fucking Death Stranding.
Becco. And literally got fucking Norman Reedus to fucking say Becco as a sound.
Oh yeah, no, it's like I can just imagine him pointing a gun at Norman Reedus, like, say Con Pecco, you know?
The fucking like damn. I have like half the time, it's like, okay, did these people like do this for the paycheck or did they do this because like genuinely for the lulz? Like, I want to know just how human these people are because I could see the latter being a legitimate thing for a human being.
Well, I think Norman Reedus is just happy to do stuff after Boondock Saints had all the drama around it.
What?
Don't forget escaping death. Don't forget escaping the Walking Dead.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, what drama surrounding Boondock Saints?
So the first movie, they used an editing. There's a few problems. The director hadn't directed before, and he did a bunch of things that are considered faux pas, and he basically got blacklisted. That's why it took him so long to make a second one. And that's why, that's why it took forever.
And that affected Norman Reedus' career? Ouch.
Well, kind of not necessarily everybody, but it definitely, I think it, had he not gotten blacklisted, or, you know, the director, I think that he would have been bigger.
Where you are. There you are.
But they still, you know, still had a huge cult following, and, you know, he's done great.
Boondock Saints was, there was a firefight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, didn't touch Willem Dafoe, but, I mean, nothing can.
but unfortunately, it ruined the career of his brother, William DeFriend.
That's true.
Oh shit, is this how fucking Asmodeus' brother in the fucking Galarian setting went out?
Maybe? I wouldn't know.
Okay, so Asmodeus is kind of like the arch evil in the setting, and he had a genuinely good brother, but I want to say lore-wise he was responsible for killing his brother. Yo, so it had like that kind of Cain and Abel like dichotomy to it. Bakura is a VTuber from fucking HoloLive Japan,
HoloLive, yeah.
And she's a chaos gremlin who likes to troll people and then gets trolled by her own audience, deservedly.
Throw the sword in the lava.
Yeah, I always remember that. Fucking got encouraged to throw the most powerful, enchanted sword in Minecraft into lava. Now, thankfully, if I understand correctly, because the sword is basically unburnable by lava, being made from the material that can't be burned, it didn't burn. But she, started freaking out because she couldn't retrieve it and had to, start, solidifying the lava with water and then, chiseling it out.
Yep. Alright,
oh no, this shotgun kicks so much ass. I love this thing.
I love the RB shotgun, it's based. Also, I'm coming to help you, Zap.
Haro, did you take the fight to the enemy? You're a good dog.
Fun fact about me, Demi. If there's a shotgun in the game, I'm most likely gonna use it.
Oh, my dog kicked the other dog. I got an achievement for it.
Got that dog in me.
Oh, Haro, you triggered that. You're a good boy, but still dangerous.
Listen, I would pet Sasha as much as possible mid-mission if I could for being such a good dog.
Get fucked. Dog eat dog. Yeah, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Look, unfortunately, there are some dogs that have been turned into bad dogs by Chaos. We're here to ensure that, their souls do meet, the Emperor's grace.
The sad part is they don't even know it.
We are dogs.
No. There's very specific lore about the Poxhound.
That fucking grenader.
They just want to love on you. They just don't know that they're carrying every plague.
Oh, so
yeah.
So it's just like the fucking what do you call it? The Beasts of Nurgle.
Beasts of Nurgle. Yeah, the Beasts of Nurgle and even the Ogrins who don't understand that they're technically doing something against the Emperor. It's, as I said, it's interesting that Chaos requires mind control to convince people to join its side.
Oh, they didn't need to mind control me at all. I just kind of joined my own volition.
Well, listen. Listen, you saw Conrad Kurz, and then the fact you're a Whammon kicked in, and you fell in love with him.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still don't know what it is with women and Conrad Kurz. I mean, I probably do know, I just don't want to admit it.
Look, mysterious, damage, likes to hurt people. A lot of women like a project.
Has a sensitive side, unironically.
Likes to have tea.
Not to mention, I will admit, a lot of the Night Lord's characters are really good, especially Sevatar.
There you are.
I got another dog achievement.
That old.
Yeah,
Kurz is basically a terrorist, yeah, pretty much.
The serial killer part is part of it too. Have you seen the fucking true crimes girlies? With their flower crowns on the Boston Bomber's head and whatnot.
I love true crime. I'm not even gonna front.
Okay, but you love it because it's interesting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoa. Okay, I cut a difference between the people who are that's fascinating, the minds of a serial killer, and the people who unironically are just too young to send pen pal letters to serial killers and get married to them in jail.
Matthew, funny enough, I actually got one of our mutual friends into listening to I Am the Law because of this.
Oh,
Now
which
my
one?
tits are cold.
Boobs. I was like, hey man, check out I Am the Law by Anthrax because it's just about Judge Dredd.
Oh, is that like the one? Who's the band who made the Dune song?
That's Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. Okay, yeah.
And if you like The Stand, if you ever the Stephen King story, they have Anthrax has another song called "I Am the Walking Dude" that's based on that.
What kind of music is Anthrax?
That's thrash.
Oh, okay. Might not be my taste, but that's mostly because I'm like a dramatic gay, even though I was never a theater gay. So I like fucking symphonic and power.
It's older, so it's not quite so heavy. So you may be able to tolerate it a little more.
Yeah, it's very different from the modern metal that I listen to.
You know what? You know what? The closest I ever got to being a theater kid was when I helped assemble the set of a school play once. That was really it.
Was it? Oh fuck! What's that one where like it has a song from? I won't sing it, from the end of Wall-E. That is all that love's about. Something when love wins out.
No,
But
it was
only takes a moment.
no, it was the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to go and see it once because like, hey, I helped build this set, you know.
You know, quite the idol for like a high school crowd. A dude whose like identity is about like being a red boil on your face.
Kurz ain't the Primarch who went full nuts and even the chaos. I heard you. I'm just trying to read chat at the same time. Kurz ain't the Primarch who went full nuts and even the Chaos Gods rejected him. I'm trying to remember which one that would be. Because I mean, the only Chaos Primarch who Kurz is the only Chaos Primarch who didn't become a Demon Prince, and that was because he died.
He got burned.
Yeah.
Yeah, though I have to question if he would have become one, because like, okay, the ones that became the Demon Princes were,
Holy shit!
shall we say, kind of like typified for them. Like fucking Angron, like Korn was really the only one who made, or Korn and fucking Magnus were really the only ones that made out like a bandit. But fucking like
Angron.
Oh no, you mean Korn and Zeech.
Zeech, yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Boss.
Yeah, because like Zeech got like the one, okay, like there were others, but like the one fucking nerd Primarch, other than like Gulliman. The fucking Korn did basically try to acquire Rogel Dorn, but it didn't exactly work out in the end because Rogel Dorn really does like fucking building. He's just like, you know, you go a little apeshit if you like, and he's like, yeah, but I like building. I like my Legos. I like my trains.
And that's
despite being an autist, I never liked trains.
I mean, trains are neat. I actually, okay, won't lie. I've never really been into them per se, but that's because that was just not a thing that like wound up in my like, my autistic hyperfixation. But like, I was a Legos kid for like a long time. I just played with them like hours on my floor. But fucking trains are fucking neat. Like, I like Eberron because it literally has fantasy trains. People always get so weird about that one.
Yeah, but they're fine with airships, but trains are a bridge too far.
Yeah. And the thing is, Eberron actually has like a good reason for it. Eberron makes a big point of like the idea of binding elements to like do things. So like a train is literally like an earth and air elemental bound to it to like create the levitation and like the locomotion and whatnot. And like that's also how they make airships work. Yeah. Now, admittedly, in my opinion, that's a little bit boring. I'd prefer to have like combustion engines using like enchanted shit. You know, I like my mechanical stuff.
you know, I've always wanted to take a train from my city to New Orleans, because they have a direct ride there.
Yeah. An overnight train would actually be pretty chill.
Now, I've seen this one video of a overnight train in Japan from like Tokyo to somewhere in the north, I think it was. It looked
Hokkaido?
It looked cozy as fuck. Yeah, to Hokkaido, I think it was.
You know, funny enough, Boobs had actually done that from his city, and I was like, man, we match autism, at least on that one.
I don't know, like, genuinely, like, I know there are, like, pros and cons for both, but every flight I've had has been, like, not the most pleasant thing. Like, let me put it to you this way. I once fucking, you know, like, went to England, and I did not sleep for the full 10-hour flight to England, and then, like, on the flight back, my mother required some, like, you know, over-the-counter sleeping pills, but we lost them. So, like, they didn't really have any impact on me. And, like, about, like, 5 hours before we were to land, I really needed to pee. But all of the bathrooms were constantly, in use. And then I went to use one. And fucking, like, I even saw the dude walking away from it. Like, you know, I won't say ethnicity because it might be spicy. But, he destroyed that toilet. I held my bladder for the last 5 hours of that plane. I needed to pee badly by the end of that flight. So, suffice to say.
Yourself.
I'm gonna drop ammo like right at the health thing.
Paladin makes a good point, but I think both have its own places on fantasy. If you're able shooting, it feels more gritty though.
Yeah, I think what it comes down to is, like, I kind of almost, like, I know it's passe to say because a lot of people into fucking, into steampunk are way cringe, but I like steampunk. I like the
cringe
vibe.
and white.
It's grown on me quite a bit, to be honest. Well, it was just, you remember in our era, it was way overexposed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was some steampunk game that came out, and they were their big argument for why it was good was because it was steampunk, and they didn't actually try to sell the game. The game itself was pretty bad, by the way.
You cannot fucking sell a game on vibes alone. I'm sorry.
Height moments and aura.
Just say the solo leveling game, hun.
Huh.
Sunless. Oh yeah, the Sunless games are pretty good. I actually like those.
Sunless Sea. I'll have to look into that. Oh, thanks. No problem.
Oh hey Pascal. How you doing? How was Star Wars?
Hi Pascal, thanks for rating Millie.
How's my favorite bad hot dog enjoyer?
Bad hot dog. Wait, what hot dogs does he enjoy? Okay, like,
right.
non-sexually.
Well, I'll get the
like...
picture. I'll get the picture, and I'll put it on my screen. How about that?
Okay. I'll have to, like, actually go to your stream because...
Hold on.
Was it posted in fucking text for voice?
It is in text for voice, but I do need people to look at this fucking monstrosity.
Okay, let's see.
I'm looking for the image right now.
Of what?
Oh, that's my hot dog. This is the one Pascal.
Okay. Is that unmelted processed cheese?
Yes.
That's the most... Yeah, that's Okay, Pascal, don't take this the wrong way. That's the most Irish thing I've ever seen.
Okay, but I will say, I appreciate him for not having, like, that weird Euro pretension against quote-unquote plastic cheese.
Yeah.
I hear so many people out of, like, the UK and Europe be like, plastic cheese. It's like, my brother in Christ, it is cheddar with an emulsifying agent in it, so it doesn't split when it melts. Shut up.
There it is. There's Pascal's dog. Okay, keep in mind Millie made this so wrong. Okay, but also, You're the one who told me to make it. You didn't give me the directions. You just told me the ingredients.
Listen, all I got to say is, if Europe is so good at making cheese, why don't they have their own cheese vaults run by the government? We have government cheese. Can you say that?
That dog ain't right. Oh, fuck you, Pascal. You're the one who told me to make it. You didn't give me directions on where things should go.
Okay, wait. Was the cheese supposed to be on top and melted? He was like, okay, still I question using, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm more of a, the slices of cheese belong on burgers and grilled cheeses, but like, I don't know.
I'm just saying. It was kind of mid. My ketchup barbecue dogs are better.
One thing I've never actually had, to my knowledge, is a chili dog.
Chili dogs are good. There's a place in Washington, D.C. that's really good with chili dogs. I want to go back.
Ah, yes, you like chili dogs, just like your childhood hero, Sonic Hedgehog.
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
It's so funny. Also, being an autist, I never got into Sonic that heavily.
Does this mean if you're autistic and don't get into Sonic the Hedgehog, does that mean you have to turn in your autism card?
I guess, yeah. What was I into as a kid, as a little child autist? Hold on, let me think. I was into Sly Cooper as a kid.
Oh, now you're making me feel old.
Well, also Sly Cooper awakened things in me, so we're not gonna talk about that one any further.
Was it
Fair
the
enough.
chick? Was it the chick or the raccoon or the hippo
Everything
dude?
about the fucking game, basically.
Yes.
Oh, wait, so Millie wants to get railed by a thick hippo man?
Potentially.
Well, all I'll say is I remember, like, I used to live near Fry's Electronics, and they brought in, like, when the PS2, like right before it came out, they brought in these semis that had you could go in that was air conditioned, and that you could play PS2 games before it came out.
There was a festival in my area, like a big one. I remember going there, and they had that there. Like, this was before the PS2 came out.
Yep.
And I was like, I remember playing. I was like, wow, this is the future. You know?
Yep.
Like, damn.
That was
wait, there's an RB here called Body Cam Off.
I see a screen cap of that guy.
I got my dollar store camera on.
That was the one and only time I played Sly Cooper.
Listen, the Carmelita Giantess section did unspeakable damage to me.
That was what killed Millie.
I mean, look. Fucking Star Fox Chronicles walked so that Sly Cooper could run, and so that the furry community could never leave behind that fucking aesthetic for their fursuits.
Real.
Everything always looks
Fair
that
enough.
way.
All right, I'm gonna blow the lid. I'm gonna just fully admit I also used to be a Pegasister, aka My Little Pony fan.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fully come out with that one.
Well, listen, I've had Zoomers accuse me.
Good for you.
Listen, I've had Zoomers accuse me of being a furry because I used to like Thundercats when I was younger. In fact, I still like.
But like,
Thundercats is great.
In fact, I still like the original Thundercats. I have yet to see that remake series that came out, the really good one that only got like one season. You know?
oh, you mean Thundercats Roar?
No, not
Shush.
that one. Ash, I will commit.
Enjoy Sleepy, Pascal.
Yeah, good night, Pascal. Yeah, no, Ash, I will commit unspeakable horrors on you for implying that I would like that.
But how do you know you wouldn't like it if you've never watched it?
Everyone, start insinuating that Bo's a furry because of Thundercats. This is an
Okay, but like, Bo's probably a furry not just because of Thundercats, but also because of SWAT cats and a little bit fringe gargoyles.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
First of all, motherfucker. Okay, first of all, SWAT cats was the shit, alright?
Yes.
And second of all, gargoyles is not furry. That's xenophilia.
Okay, hold on.
But it's fringe.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Do you, you know the fake gargoyles they made using like panther and like lion DNA.
Hold on, I'm looking it up now.
Oh yeah, those were furry. Those, of course,
Yes.
of course, Millie's looking it up.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying gargoyles is specifically furry. I'm saying it's a gateway drug to being a furry. I mean, okay, of course you've got like Goliath, who's of course human-ish.
Wood.
But then you have literally everybody else with the more like anthropoid features, up to and including everybody's like breakout favorite Brooklyn.
Like, listen, there are things that I would, and gargoyles has now been added to the list.
Man, you know what? You know what I remember? Remember that one group? It was like the bad guy team. They were like TV stars, and then they got like into a fight with the gargoyles. They got grievously wounded and got turned into cyborgs.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember those guys. Yeah, and then in one episode they tried to unleash a Grey Goose scenario in like Egypt or some shit with some kind of nano weapon.
Yeah, the pack.
Yeah, the pack. That was them.
Let's see.
Totally spies. You just unearthed the I used to love that show as a kid. That was like
Millie,
my autism
Millie.
fixation.
Okay.
Or that's not surprising.
Okay, Millie.
I mean, that show was fun actually.
Millie,
It was very fun.
Millie,
Yes.
you're a masochistic bottom. It does not surprise me at all. You like Totally Spies, okay?
I also like
that
Martin
show.
Mysteries.
That show also awakened my interest in skin tight latex.
Well, that was kind of the point, though.
Yeah. Okay. That said, for enough. I'm a little different though. For me, that was Evangelion.
I'm
also,
picturing those Arbedes sitting debating about what's furry or not on 90s cartoons while they're being briefed for a mission.
No, you know that's just the shit they talk about on the ship over to the mission, right?
oh, we're forgetting another one. Biker Mice from Mars.
That was from that. Okay, that was from that.
Sharks.
I wasn't watching as many Saturday morning cartoons in that era, so that one passed me by. I know about it. Don't get me wrong, but I never watched it.
I think
My
I had a
guess-
cassette of the pilot of Street Sharks, and that's the only one I really, besides the Turtles.
Ah, yes, Carcarad on Astra's favorite show.
That is true.
Well-
yes.
But my guess, Zeph, if you ever did watch Biker Mice from Mars, would be that your favorite character would be the dude who got the robo arm and had like brief stints of being kind of like the Green Ranger before becoming the White Ranger to the party.
Shut up. That does sound awesome.
I was supposed to say, Ash, you saw right through that, man.
Other shows were around that fucking ruined me.
Seeing Millie being called a masochistic bottom on stream made my day. I'm glad it could help, Demi. I'm glad it could help.
Listen. As I said earlier, I'm either a masochistic bottom or a sadistic top.
Let me get a drink, be right back.
I'll be right back too.
Okay, Millie, listen. I feel like you're a sadistic top right up until a top who is more sadistic than you does that thing where they like grab you by like the cheeks and like make you look up at them like forcefully. At which point that shit just goes away. That's what I'm predicting.
Well, yes, or if they just pulled out a knife, that's also an immediate bottom mode.
I do wish you would.
What about
Nice.
a broadsword?
It's
I
distracting.
can be convinced.
Oh, okay, because I don't own any knives. I got a broadsword though. That's like
Total Drama Island also kind of ruined me.
Total Drama. You know, honestly, I remember like that came out at the heyday of the MTV style reality show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your Big Brothers, your fucking what the. It's funny because I'm bringing up MTV. I can't remember. Not Big Brother. Well, I'm trying to remember the Real World. That was the big one on MTV. Because that came out at the heyday of those, and honestly, that was better than any of them except for Hell's Kitchen, because that was the only reality TV elimination show I ever watched. Because, yeah. Funnily enough, that show and Hell's Kitchen. This is a story I relate a lot. Those two shows, Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares, convinced me I wasn't that bad of a cook. Like, I thought I was the world's worst cook, and then I watched some of the shit they put together, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, how did you get a job?
I might, now that someone's re-brought up Totally Spies in my memory, I might actually rewatch it.
You know,
I might bear this cross.
I need to you know what I need to find for you, Millie? I need to find the
Yeah.
giant checklist of every fetish covered by Totally Spies. It's out there. I've seen it.
I mean, I'm sure Totally Spice is responsible for a lot of my fetishes.
Dexter's Lab was your go-to. I fucking love Dexter's Lab.
My go-to was Courage the Cowardly Dog, 100%.
I was like, listen, I was one of those nerds who, when the episode came out where Dexter and his family formed the super robot to fight a monster, I was the one getting all the references because I know Gendy Tartakovsky's a fucking weeb, dirty weeb like I am.
Actually, you know what else ruined me for, like, latex? It was definitely, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, because I used to watch that as a kid.
Yeah, no, that would do it. That would do it. That's one of those. That's definitely one of those. This awakens things in you kind of animes. Whether it's like an interest in giant robots kicking the crap out of each other, or people in latex outfits that are literally painted on before battle.
Yeah,
Leback.
and for me, it was both.
Okay, what are we talking about? Giant robots?
Mobile Fighter G Gundam Awakening a latex fetish in me.
Ash, you haven't seen G Gundam, right?
No.
Okay, so when the pilots of the Gundams in G Gundam they suit up for battle, like they have a suit up sequence, and how it works is there's this like spinning device inside the cockpit that drifts down over them, and as it's doing so, it basically weaves on a perfectly skin tight suit of like nanotech latex that traces their movements, and that's how they pilot the Gundams.
I'm gonna bring up an example, and who else to use than Allenby from Gundam? Hold on.
We didn't have G Gundam over here, but we did get Gundam Wing back in the day.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah, no, Demi, it is funny how Millie and I have our brains aligned on our thoughts on Gundam Wing. It is. I've told others this story. I'll tell you now because you've never heard it. Gundam Wing was the first Gundam I ever watched. It almost made me never watch Gundam again. But then I was convinced to buy. It was called a video CD. It was like a CD with like it was like a bootleg anime CD you could buy on like fucking eBay or some shit for cheap. This is for the kids in the audience. This is before the day of digital piracy, basically. So I buy this video CD. It's got Gundam 0083, 0080, War in the Pocket, and After War Gundam X on it. I watched all three of those, and that convinced me to like Gundam.
After War is so good.
After War Gundam X is unironically peak. I will forever hate fucking Sunrise for never doing a follow-up. It deserves one. It also did.
I need to find an image. Hold on.
It also did something incredibly rare for a Gundam anime. The mid-season upgrade for the Gundam X was a mid-season downgrade.
Alright. Oh, good.
Because, like, the Gundam X gets wrecked and they have to repair it, but they can't repair its main gun. So they have to give it new weapons to replace the main gun. So it's the only Gundam anime I can think of where it has a mid-season downgrade instead.
Demi, this is for you.
Gotta ask Zeph.
Oh, what are you linking them?
No, I'm putting up Allenby on this fucking stream.
Oh, okay.
What was your favorite gargoyle out of the lot?
Oh, you're talking about
I feel like you're lying.
Heavy Arms.
No. I liked him, and I liked Brooklyn.
The red one with the beak.
No. Lexington.
The small one that's kind of like energetic.
The tech bro, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually fitting. See, I literally was like, he probably likes like the smooth and slightly angsty red one, Brooklyn.
Gotta watch G Gundam now. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Watch it. It's good.
Yeah. No, Demi. Unironically, watch G Gundam. It's so far it's the only super robot Gundam anime, but it is unironically
It's
one
campy
of the
and fun.
yeah. It is unironically one of the best Gundams ever made.
It's so campy and fun. That was my first Gundam, and Allenby awoke so many things in me.
All right, I'm ready to go again, guys.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah. We're done talking about our weird intros. Let's go.
Okay, they're marked. Okay, this is 15. This is 14. Why are these out of order? Where the fuck?
God,
wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, we'll do 14. I'm glad I know my Roman numerals.
I'm so fucking nostalgic now because, like, much as I hated how fucking, like, Canadian syndication handled a lot of TV series. By the way, for those who've never heard that rant, I'll simplify it badly. Every time a series had, like, you know, a lengthiness to it, expect them to reboot syndication of it, like, 5 times. Imagine DBZ, but, like, it's only just syndicating, and they get to, like, wherever their, like, you know, their pool of reserved episodes is in the Namekian arc, then reboot all the way back to the very first episode, over and over and over again. You lose interest real quick. But fucking the 90s had a lot of, like, one-off, very fucking toyetic shows that I still remember fondly, like fucking Mummies Alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they never had, like, an actual, like, completion to their plot, but they were still fucking good.
My CSGO habits have never left me, huh?
There was a bunch of those that were like that, and I don't think many of them had good completions. I think Street Sharks was one of them, too.
Okay, Demi remembers Mummies Alive. Yeah, you're cool. Okay, but do you remember Skeleton Warriors?
That one I never experienced, but I think it might have been, like, before I was, like, old enough to form memories.
I feel like I'm the baby of this discussion, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
90,
yeah, you basically like came to awareness in the early 2000s thereabouts, if memory serves.
Do not hesitate. This is our
Like, okay, without aging yourself, you're like on the younger side of a millennial, right?
I am late 20s.
Beast.
Okay, so yeah, you probably missed out on the vast majority of what we're talking about, which was like very much like early, like, or like middle 90s.
Fucking jackass!
You alright?
The fucking beast is trying to eat me.
expertly done.
If you want to feel old, look up Captain Future. I don't recall that one.
I never really saw much of Street Sharks or Extreme Dinos, which were in the same universe as each other, yeah, if memory serves. There were, like, a lot of, like, series that, like, probably wound up on channels that I was just not watching TV on. But I got stuff like Mummies Alive, fucking, you know, Gargoyles. Of the early anime stuff like DBZ, Pokemon, fucking Sailor Moon, also Digimon. I actually woke up on... Oh, Zep, get down here. Like, come this way. You are alone up there.
Do you know what was the first hint that I was a homo gay?
What was that?
I used to watch Little Mermaid on repeat as a kid.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
on repeat?
On repeat.
I watched the TV show.
I had a VHS. I would literally just watch it like every day.
I tended to have the weirdest, like, shit taste. Like, okay, I enjoyed Page Master. I also enjoyed
Page Master.
Yeah, I liked it too, even though it was like, yeah, like just skirting through the stories without like much like emphasis on them. Quest for Camelot.
Yes, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Perish, but the work endures.
You don't think Skeleton Warriors aired here? Oh, right. You're from... Demi, where are you?
Come to Brazil.
In Brazil.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah, no, that one, that probably wouldn't surprise me. It was one of the more
obscure American
Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay, so like hilarious thing. So it just reminded me of a thing. So like Beetleborgs. That was a thing back in the day. I saw like 1 or 2 episodes of it and was like, I like this. And then like my sisters were like, it's on at the same time as Sailor Moon, so we're watching Sailor Moon. And it was like, oh.
Real.
I like Sailor Moon though, but still.
Well, listen.
I was just telling my daughter about that.
Listen, as somebody who was like big into, you know, the Western Sentai adaptations, you know, I hated Beetleborgs. Like, I could not stand that show. I couldn't watch it. And the reason being was, that was when I was getting the awareness of, you know, Japanese shows that were re-edited to be American shows. You know what I mean? Like, like finding out what they did to Robotech and Dragon Ball Z, like, through, like, the censorship and all that. And then that was where I found out and Power Rangers was a Japanese show. And when I found out what, you know, how badly they cut up Beetleborgs, like in terms of like what it was and what they turned it into, I was like, I can't watch this. This is the dumbest thing ever.
You know what's a show I fucking hated as a kid?
What was that?
16. I did not like that show.
16. Oh, when you're 16, the fucking show about the kids in the mall.
Yeah, I did not like that show at all.
That was from the era of like slice of life, like teen shit, and like it filled the slot. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. Like I kind of liked the intro, but like it wasn't to my vibe. But I also didn't watch Total Drama Island and other similar stuff.
Same.
I never watched like a single episode of fucking Beavis and Butthead, but I still am nostalgic for fucking Daria of all things.
I watched Beavis and Butthead Do America a lot, but I never watched Beavis and Butthead.
What do you call it? You didn't know Beetleborgs had the same treatment as Power Rangers. Gonna go look that up. Yeah, no, there were a bunch of those shows. What is it? Power Rangers, VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs were all Japanese shows, and they took the footage from the guys in the suits, and cut it to new footage shot in the States.
Like, in the case of, like, Power Rangers, they really just took footage and made a whole ass new series. So, like, you know, points for creativity. So, but, like...
Oh, yeah.
You gonna say him?
Well, I mean, I'll also say with Power Rangers, I think they were a little more respectful to the source material. Also, I'll just say this, around Kiyomi, don't bring up Saban's Masked Rider.
Also around Kiyomi, don't bring up Gundam Seed.
Alright, she doesn't like Gundam Seed.
No, she's like the #1 fan of Gundam Seed. I don't get it.
They're pretty. What are her feelings on fucking Code Geass?
I don't know actually.
What about Scride?
I don't know.
Ooh, like, I love this Scride.
They're all done by the same animation team, so they look.
And the thing is, the same animation team has like the exact same style between the two series. It's like Gundam Seed and Code Geass and Scride. The character models are so the same as to like you'd almost feel like, wait, why is like Kira and you know whatnot doing all this shit in this time?
Maybe I need to finally finish Code Geass and watch Gundam Seed.
Oh, Zep's in trouble.
No, it's all good.
Oh, your dog got you?
Yep.
Listen,
got a Chivo for it too.
Listen.
You know what's a show that I like, but
all I know is if no one got me, my Cyber Mastiff got me.
What you were gonna say, Melly?
This show probably ruined me, but that also explains a lot. I liked Elfen Light a lot.
No, man, never actually watched it, but it was infamous. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I liked Elfen Light a lot.
Listen,
There's a lot.
Listen, I love J Raptor on YouTube. His use of the Elfen Light theme song in one of his videos, where one of the medics in one of their Warhammer Arma things was coming to save him. He turns the camera, he sees a fucking space marine with a plasma gun stanced up in the fog behind them, and just starts playing the Elfin Lied theme song when the image pauses. That's one of the more famous anime openings.
The one that fucking like has that like haunting like singer for it and whatnot and
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw bits of it but never saw it to completion. Like my sister would kind of get into animes and then like show bits of them to me and I watched them with her a bit, but like she'd like mostly complete them on her own. Ah! She tried to get me into this one anime called Noir, which is about like an amnesic assassin. They're all grills, and the assassin is assassins are led by like a cult with like a woman at the center.
You know that reminds me of, kinda in a weird way, Kite. I remember going to watch that one. I was like, oh, this looks neat, and then the plot starts, and like, oh god, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm coming.
Okay, so let me tell you about the what Kite is about. It is about a guy who has a pet slave girl who he sends out to kill pedophiles with a plastic rifle that shoots explosive bullets.
I don't know if we can say that word.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry.
PDF
file. Yeah, she goes and kills PDF files with a plastic gun that shoots explosive bullets.
She deletes the files in a recycling bin.
Yeah,
Indeed.
But here's the thing, though: the guy she works for is also one of those. The version that came to the West was heavily censored. We'll just put it that way. And I thank God it was heavily censored.
What's that one about like like child assassin girls who are like told that they're terminally ill but they're really not?
Madlax?
That might be it.
No, the only reason I never watched that one. The only reason I remember it was the AMV Hell joke about it. Where, you know, they took the title of the anime and made a fucking, what do you call it? A fucking, digestive aid joke out of it, we'll just say.
Madlax.
Yeah. Also, Millie, I'm sorry I belted that word out on fucking your stream. I'm sorry.
Well, I just don't know if we can say it in general, is the thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how Twitch likes that one.
Probably not at all. Have you ever seen Oben's Star Racers, a great series by both the Japanese and the French? I have not seen that one.
I've seen bits of it. Yes, it was one of those ones on Toonami. When it was later.
I would say that must have been after I stopped watching Toonami.
No. So like, well, Toonami's been through so many permutations. This was when it went to nights. Saturday nights. And when it did that, I stopped watching it as much.
Did they start showing Steven Universe on Toonami?
I fucking hate Steven Universe, unironically.
But Millie, it's for the gays.
I don't want it.
I'd rather twist my leg around and stomp on my own nuts.
I'd rather watch Ninja Scroll. Let's put it that way.
But I like Ninja Scroll.
That's the thing. I probably can't handle it. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? That's entirely fair. Yeah, I get that.
I don't know,
But
like,
I'd literally rather watch Ninja Scroll. Fuck Steven Universe.
it's like, okay, I watched Steven Universe. I watched The Owl House. The Owl House felt like somebody watched Steven Universe, took some of the good, and was like, the bad, let's get rid of that. Part of the bad was like always having like bad guys be these like forgivable entities, and there's like never any like moment where you can just say, this person is not worth your fucking time. Yeah, like, fucking Owl House has moments where it's like enemy mines, and then it has like abusive mothers and psycho bigots from the colonial era.
Trapper. And dog.
Alcohol alcohol chilled, cum jar heated, it's drinking time.
I need a cum jar, you know what I'm saying, bros?
Millie, I think you want to be put in one.
Yeah, probably. Demi, hook me up. Excuse the fuck me.
Fucking yeah, we need like an edit of like the Reverend Mother from Dune, but with like Rainbow Dash on it, and she's holding a jar to Paul Atreides' head, calling it the cum jar.
Shut
Shut
up! Oh my! Just fucking blow me out
I
of
need another
the lock.
mojito for that. I need another mojito for that one, honestly.
Don't you mean a mojito?
I should kill you.
Don't wait.
Mojita.
Listen, don't you mean a chicken vagina? I'm so sorry.
That would fix me though. You heard me,
Okay.
Demi. Put me in the jar.
A mojita. Yeah.
Reverend Mother holds a Sonichu
Vegeta,
medallion, the
Vegeta.
high autistic enemy.
Man, listen, listen. That doesn't make any sense because if anybody are the autists of Dune, it's the Mentats.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the ones that don't exist in Dune Part 2?
Yeah, they cut out all of fucking
Thufir
Hawat scenes. I don't know how I feel
And the
about that.
Spacers Guild.
Well, I will say this much: they at least explained, why the Spacing Guild needs the spice in the first movie. Like really early in the first movie, they explain it.
There. Okay.
Bismillah, kill them all.
Peace, Mila.
One of these days, you're gonna butcher somebody's language the wrong way, and they're gonna hurt you really bad. In Minecraft.
Yeah, but see, I haven't run into a French person that I could tolerate yet, so.
You like the
I kid. That's unfair of me. I have actually met like decent French people.
You like the Mentat order from the bits you've looked up? Yeah, no, they're cool. They're literally just human. They are paid to be. They are paid to they're paid to autistically remember everything and be hyper savants who can work as human supercomputers.
Krypton, don't make me add that specific phrase into my get banned list. I will do it.
Some people have tinkering as a hobby. Millie has tinkering as a hobby.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm actually gonna kill you.
Ash, you are awful.
Something awful even.
If there was like a Honduran version of Tinker
Thanks,
Tailor, Soldier Spy, it would be Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Honey.
Yes.
Honey. I don't even have words for it. I'm just disappointedly saying honey.
Okay, but you've heard of the Pinkertons. Now hear about the Tinker.
I should server mute you.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, it's time to let the joke die now.
Damn it, I had one more. I had exactly one more.
Suffer. All right, everybody, we're fucking off.
I should play CSGO again.
CS, go to the polls.
Fuck no.
Fuck off.
That's such a fucking. That is such a fucking me moment. Just like a fucking everybody hated that moment of me making puns.
Let's get out of here.
go. Why can't GW take the models from this and just make Lost in the Damned again for 40K? Look, they could make the Lost in the Damned for... There goes Millie judging us again. To be fair, she deserves to judge you, Ash, after that.
Yeah, honestly.
Wait, judging us? What? What are you talking about?
Well, look at her standing there staring at us.
Oh.
Judge, jury.
Executioner?
Indeed.
Well, listen,
I'm gonna execute Ash.
Listen, I want to be able to say to my shotgun, double whammy. Okay? Or, Zeph, if you're available on Saturday, we're watching that this week instead of The Expanse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're watching the Judge Dredd and Dredd. Because I like both. That might be a spicy hot take, but I like both.
I don't know any more
No, I
than
like
you
both
do
too.
about this
Yeah.
supposed traitor, but you've made war for an unhappy man all over again, and that's good enough for me. You're
I love
starting
to
make
kill. I
yourself
love
a
seeing
bit
people
of a
get gibbed.
reputation. Rennick almost
Millie,
did
you
that
drinking?
thing that spit like a smile.
I drank a
Only for
mojito
bit,
earlier, but
mind,
no.
and he went straight
Yeah,
up
she's been
to
having
the take
mojitos,
it.
hun.
He's been doing
Okay,
that
you've
a lot
a
lately.
mojito. Okay.
Could be something
I'm just
to
saying,
be
you know,
happy. But I'll keep
Not a
your head
singular
down,
one.
will you? You'll thank me later.
Millie said a mojito. Millie in the
Yeah,
90s Judge Dredd, I am the paw. Oh my god.
Yes. I need a paw job so bad, bros.
Yay, Cyber Mastiff skin.
I'm pretty certain, and I'm gonna
Very
be,
cool.
Millie, I'm pretty certain you could just go into you know, a chat forum on For Affinity, do the semicolon 3, and you'd have like lots of people asking.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Alternatively, you could just give some really crushing information to your one friend.
look,
Which one?
The one who the one who offered you a the get well blood.
No, that person's not a friend. No, absolutely not. No, they are a fucking pest.
Okay.
A sex pest in my DMs.
Oh, the fucking consternation when you realized. I mean, you can always see about getting into touch with that dude who like dry iced his hands into oblivion so he could get paw prosthetics.
I remember that.
I'm
Thanks
just
for reminding
saying,
me of that one.
I just listen. If you want to get in my pants, there are better ways to do it. Offering me a quote "get well soon" BJ is not one of them.
Well, okay, Millie. If I was gonna riz you, I'd just say something like, "I just want to hold a Ravage." Everyone. That was the sound of Millie taking the hit due to psychic damage.
Okay, but like if that was longer, that would be no, actually. Take that fucking sound bite, lengthen it, and stick it to your the gif of your your model freaking out as like as the warp overtakes her.
Transaction approved.
You should like though watch that gif, time a really awful sound effect you can make to it, and then again make that a redeem.
I should eventually.
You should, yeah. You need a little something more than a wow and throw a Zaku.
Well, throw Zaka only works on my other model.
Oh, okay.
I will figure that out how to do the other
All right.
for everything else.
Time to bankrupt myself.
Can give you a poor job, sadly. No paw jobs here. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Our prayers have been answered.
Talents. You got 2 talent points.
It is done.
Talents of the Emperor.
Shut. All right, now I gotta.
Let's see. Hold on. My morbid curiosity has peaked.
You're morbid?
You're gonna morb?
You're back to give paw jobs. Hey, Demi. Hello, Demi. Hi, Demi. No, what I was gonna do is I have notifications on my Fur Affinity. What the fuck? Okay, let's take a look. I haven't logged in a year, I think, so let's take a look. Somebody's watching my account. Well, good luck with that. I don't really use this account anymore.
I still remember when fucking Dragoneer passed. I saw like I'm not sure how I wound up on the page, but I wound up on somebody's like, memorial post about Dragoneer, and they're like, here's some images I made of their OC. It was literally their fucking like character getting conflationed until they exploded.
Speaking of inflation, I literally opened up Fur Affinity's main page, and the first thing I saw was one, a hyper dick, and the rest there's Arceus feet. That's inflation. That's just.
Praise the Omnissiah.
I'm leaving this site again. Goodbye.
Millie.
Holy fuck, I hate this website.
Millie, be Millie. Go to Fur Affinity once. Fucking die.
Alright, let's take a look at E621. Let's see how bad it can get.
Oh boy.
Look, I deliberately blacklisted tags on E621.
I think I blacklisted one tag exactly, and that's because I was tired of seeing it on my main page.
Scat? Vor?
Yes.
Ew.
What the fuck was my password? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, first page is not bad. That's just the picture of someone's Yoshi OC. Okay. What the fuck is that? I don't want to find out. Latex, very good, very nice. Diaper, alright, we're leaving. Shout out to the guy I dated for like 2 days, because he told me on the second day in, basically, that he was into diapers. And I broke up with him like almost shortly after.
Yeah, understandable.
Not for me, dog. Not for me.
The two most potent sites, E621 and Rule 34. Or I think it's like Rule 34xxx.pahil. Or some shit like that.
Smartest decision I've ever made. Yeah, no, straight up.
Do I wanna? Yeah, I do.
Hold on. What's another site that I would browse? Hold on. Actually, you know what? 4chan.
Oh, right, yeah, I leveled up the...
Give me a board. Either one of you, just give me a board.
D.
Alright.
Wow, you actually listened to that.
DJ.
Damn. Oh, like I don't know what D is.
I know you know what D is. That's why I said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on.
Trash.
No, there's also a board called Trash. It's arguably worse than D.
I mean, that's where he discovered fluffies, but it's also where I find, like, Bara, the other end of the Choose Your Own Adventure stuff from TG that's, like, more adult. The Awu threads, which are all, like, werewolf-related, and always about, like, male werewolves, and I'm down for the knot.
I'm gonna bite the bullet, actually. I'm gonna go on the pony board real quick. Let's take a look.
I'm so sorry.
That is serviceable.
Alright, I gotta go AFK really quick, everyone. I'll be right back. Behave while I'm gone.
Roger, Roger.
Wow, the MLP board's actually really tame. This isn't as fun as I thought it'd be. We're going to B now.
But she doesn't go to D. Fool that she is.
Fine,
fine,
I will. Fat girl porn, we love that. That's just feet. Boy in a cage. Another boy in a cage. Lactation. Piss.
Ew.
Fuda.
There'll be a lot of that there.
Squid. Giantess feet. Alright, I
Fuda
hate
is
this
one-
board.
Fuda is one of those things that I've always, like, found kind of, like, weirdly pushed on 4chan. Like, okay, so like I mentioned like the choose your own adventure board, which is like the idea of it is that on like TG and Trash, there are two boards, one that's kind of more clean, one that's more adult, or threads, and like the idea is that it's like all like art-based games and whatnot. Like we're talking like images that are like, you're in this world, you're given this point pool, make these choices, essentially. And there was this one.
That's a 4chan username if I've seen one.
What is that?
I can't say it live, actually. I just can't say that one live.
Okay, then I'll continue. Fucking, there's this one called Kelty's Comfy Trailer. The idea is you've basically got an extra dimensional trailer, like camper trailer, that you can just drive around. One of the like internal rooms is like a water park that grants eternal life, but the way it grants eternal life is you become a young girl. And I remember like posting a build to this, and someone was like, why didn't you choose that? And it's like, I'm not into autogynephilia. And they're like, okay, but there are other reasons for choosing it.
Okay, I get back to, I didn't choose this because autogynephilia, and there's other reasons. What are we even on about?
I'm watching the boards.
She's on 4chan, and I was like regaling about how like 4chan has this weird push for autogynephilia, and fucking everything somehow pertains to it. And like I was talking about like make your choice threads, and how like on the more adult side of things on Trash, there was like one that I like made a build for once called, I think it's Kelty's Comfy Trailer. And the general gist is like you've got an extra dimensional camper trailer with like various slots in it that you can put like random shit into, like a water park that like, you know, that you turn into a little girl in and become like eternally youthful, as like one of the examples. And that was like one that I never choose because I'm like, I have no interest in being a little girl, like absolutely no interest. And somebody actually responded to my build one time and was like, why didn't you pick that? And I was like, because I'm not into that. And they were like, oh, well, there are other reasons to choose it.
I'm browsing the LGBT board of 4chan, and I already wanna... What the fuck is this? Oh, Lord! Oh my god! Why would you do that to yourself?
I think I know
Jesus!
I think I know what you just saw.
What? Okay, how about you DM it to me and I'll confirm.
Okay, yeah. Give me a moment.
Why would you do that to yourself? My god. That's not gonna heal, right?
Hold on. Oh, god damn it, Zeph, I just saw that screen cap you took. Yeah, real.
Hey, man, I've gotten really good at it. I have a small collection of them.
Alright, that's just a rat. Alright, let's take a look here.
There's my DM.
Yes!
Oh my god.
That's exactly what I saw.
Oh, I am so sorry, Millie.
I am shocked. This is almost as bad as the time I saw somebody flatten their fucking dick on 4chan.
I gotta see this. Send it my way, Millie. In my DMs.
I already lost it.
Honey, send it my way.
I scrolled faster.
I don't have it. I'll send you a message of what it is. Okay, it'll be in Telegram.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's really bad. Time to browse the music board. Alright, I can see why this board sucks. Alright, let's go kill people.
Yeah. Ash is
it's really bad.
Ash is spamming the potato hiding behind the wall now.
Yeah, these aren't animated, but I kind of wish they were.
Yeah.
Especially because
so good.
Because there's like a version of that in like the on the in my emoji pack on fucking Discord that literally is just like sliding out of view behind the wall.
Okay, Demi, in our defense, there's some heretical shit on the Vox right now. Let's just put it that way.
The feds watching your internet will be shocked. The feds already see what I look at 99% of the time, and they're not pleased with me.
Yeah. It's me either.
Millie's the one from that the webcomic on Twitter where it's the Fed watching somebody watching the thing that they're observing, and then they proceed to go, eh.
Yeah, and all the fucking other FBI agents turn on them.
I'm just saying, 4chan is my safe place, but sometimes I go there and I get brain cancer.
Okay, that's not really a safe place at that point.
Okay, but it's making me laugh.
Yeah, fair.
I always remember that one guy on 4chan who filled his own apartment with chlorine gas.
What the fuck?
And then took progressive pictures.
Why?
I don't fucking know. It's 4chan.
Like,
people just do shit.
Dude probably had like fucking mad skin rashes at the least.
Well, he was like, my gas mask will protect me.
Chlorine reacts with anything membranous. It doesn't have to be your lungs or your eyes. Even the skin itself is susceptible. It's just that the lungs and the eyes are more susceptible because they have a very, very like moist interior and surface.
Oh yeah, I know that, but nobody said that.
Yeah.
Apparently, this guy didn't get the memo.
Like, this is, look, I am only like a newbie when it comes to chemistry, but like, chlorine fucking reacts with shit readily.
A dead creature. Weak, repulsive, corrupt.
I brought my bolter for this round.
It's funny, the reason why I've only paid any real attention to chemistry is because you actually have to know a bit about it when you're like learning anything about electrical. They want you to know why electricity works the way it does, but they give you such a Cliff Notes version, you're like, the desire to know more is there.
Excuse me.
Get yourself a trans girl who browses 4chan willingly.
Okay, but like, unironically, because like, if you meet somebody who browses 4chan, like, unironically, they're at least based enough to not be completely crazy.
Well, I'm crazy is the issue.
I mean, okay, but like, this is true of like a whole lot of people in the LGBT titties, community. Fucking so many people in it are just like such soft little bitches that it's like, I want nothing to do with this person.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I used to browse 4chan, I used to play COD, I am like hardened to any insults is what I will say.
Yeah. I'm suddenly reminded of that, like, what was it, like a fucking, like, documentary where, like, dudes from Sweden learned how to fire guns, but they were, like, the gayest dudes you ever did meet from Sweden, so they were, like, soy squared. One of the dudes cried because a gun was, like, fired in, like, like, as, like, a demonstration.
He pulled the trigger on an AR-15 once and started shrieking and crying.
It's like, and then like another dude's all like, oh, he has such respect for them. It's like, no, that's not respect. Respect and fear are not the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me put it to you this way. Respect for something that's dangerous is acknowledging that it can be dangerous, not treating it as a toy, but also being aware that it is useful as a tool. You know, like, I'll say this. There are plenty of people who are pro-gun who do not respect guns, but there are plenty more people who are anti-gun who are simply afraid of them.
Yep. Cover me. Thank you, puppy.
Come on, Haro. We're moving the payload. Okay, we need to press the left button. Or we need to use a stupid data interrogator.
It's never as easy as pushing the button, you know?
Yes, that seems to be working.
Guess I'll be a good little varlet. Ow!
I saw that in real time.
That hurt.
Okay, so I found out that Castigator stance actually blocks, like pretty much all the damage from that.
I might switch to Castigator stance or make a build.
I like it.
Like, okay, I won't lie, I'm really enjoying Arbides as kind of like the martial shooty guy. It's like a hybrid of like zealot and fucking veteran.
Yeah.
Without being really like one or the other like completely. It's got good tank and support so far. Like I thought Castigator stance was going to be like the Scryer's gaze of this thing, but then I'm like, oh, this actually allows me to like just demolish dudes and like hold their attention.
I need to get demolished. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. You're saying you need dick.
Look,
Yeah.
Millie, there's only room for like one slut on this, and like that's Bo.
What? I am not a lady of the night.
I either
Expectations subverted.
I need dick or I need hole. Either or is fine.
Wait, hun, I didn't say you were a whore. I said you were a slut. What an odd thing for you to assume. What are you trying to say by this, honey?
For free.
Yeah, he does it for free.
Oh, okay, at this point, hon, you're just doing the, oh, you're arachnophobic. I bet you want to fuck spiders thing.
Okay, but like Rafnera is like your personal wood in that. Like,
I wonder if either Ash or I is the bigger degenerate.
you know, I'm gonna actually give that one to you because
I would
like,
too, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
you're into fursuits.
Oh, I'm much more into just fursuits. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, yeah, see, bigger degenerate. I find fursuits kind of like, I won't say like, oh, you're gross for being into them. I certainly won't yuck that particular yum. It's just, I find the vast majority of people choose to go with a creepy mascot look, like they're going to advertise like, the Red Sox by sucking dick and, and shaking their ass.
I'm just saying, mersuiting is I'm interested in that.
Did you just say mersuiting?
That's what it's called. Yes.
Yeah, you're the bigger degenerate.
Hey, Millie, your character just yelled at me for my shit aim. I don't know how I feel about that.
Even in death, it's foul.
That was the most savage thing I've ever seen on fursuit. I mean, it's not for everybody.
Like, okay.
I admit that what I'm into is very strange.
Look, if somebody were to like get like, we're talking like a fit, like, let's say you're like your persona is like basically an Aarakocra from D&D, and you get a fursuit that looks like a fucking like an actual like raven if it were a person that like moved around like a person. You know, mad
Like
respect. You went, huh?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
What was that, Zeph?
I was just repeating what you said.
Fucking, but yeah, like, genuinely speaking, like, if it's something that looks kind of, like, a bit more real to life, I can live with it, but, like, if it's got those, like, vacant fucking eyes, yo, those vacant, weird, like, mascot eyes, I can't deal with that. It's so fucking creepy.
I don't know. I like mersuiting. I want to try it one day.
Expensive tastes, I'll just say. That is, like, the bougie kink for furries.
Oh, no. Either, well, I mean, I do want a fursuit eventually, but either or is fine, is what I'm saying.
Whoa! Hey, Zambos. How you doing?
A new house.
I like like you just started collecting hosses.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure I know why you repeated why I said that, because I mentioned an Aarakocra, and their thing is repeating what people say.
You sent me a meme on it.
Oh yeah, fucking... Oh shit, what? What was the meme?
Short.
Oh,
Was it the chick explaining lore, or...?
No, it was a session.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, if y'all need ammo a little later in, I've got a I've got an ammo crate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, this is, like, directed at Bo. If we ever did play, like, a D&D group together, it's your job to, like, convince the DM that I'm not allowed to play an Aarakocra.
Why?
Okay, so Aarakocras are, like, raven crow people.
Uh-huh.
They don't technically speak common so much as they repeat what other people say. So it's basically an excuse for me to be a fucking annoying child who repeats what people say back at them.
Yeah, you're not playing one of those.
Oh no, yeah, he showed me a video. Trust me, you'd strangle him.
Probably, yeah, and not in the fun way.
Like, okay, the Avantras thing where they have that, like, thing repeating back what they're saying at them. You know, stop doing that. Are you making fun of me? Are you making fun? That's an Aarakocra.
Oh God, Christ.
Yeah. And the thing is, while they're more prominent to, like, current 5th edition, as I understand it, they've been in lore for, like, several editions. It's just that, like, the current editions expand the racial pool significantly.
Where's the boss? There it is.
For good or ill.
Here I go killing again.
Got it.
I'm of the mindset that, like, whereas I can't stand how, like, D&D's had, like, a lot of its grit taken out of it, I will say, like, I appreciate the expansion of, like, choices. Because I feel like, for those who, like, want to play like a human, that should feel like it's, like, an exotic choice, even in the setting. Because it's like, you're playing a fantasy setting. You're John Farmer man who fights people with, like, a longsword and does many attacks, while you're, like, the rest of your party is, like, two, like, demon-touched people, an angel, and, like, a really, really gay fox.
Gay fox?
Or cat.
Where?
I can't remember what its back is.
Gay fox! Also, Demi, says Ragnarok is my go-to Monmusu NGL. You know what? Good taste. Good taste.
I mean, no shade on
Why you're my favorite
Ragnarok.
Brazilian.
No shade on Ragnarok. Like, genuinely speaking, she lists high on my, like, waifu ball thing for that series. I need to catch up on the manga, even though I've, like, never read it. I only watched the series, which got 1 season and should have gotten more. But, like, she rates high in the waifu bowl purely because she's so amusing. She's mostly there for the bants. She doesn't really...
She's also one of the few girls with her head on her shoulders.
Yeah, that's more or less it. It's like she's got her head on her shoulders, and while she appreciates that, like, Kimihito likes her in spite of her fucking, like, freaky tendencies, and actually because of them, she's not there to compete. She's just there to be like, you're competing for his affection, fools that you are. I was always more of a Centauria fan, but that's mostly because, like, my bae is Saber, so, like, Saber faces are just my thing.
Yeah, no, Ash sees a... Oh, there's a medkit there. Ash just sees a Saber face and locks in.
Yeah. They're usually my favorite character.
Okay, so here's a question. Does Saber from Strange Fate count as a Saber face despite being a male?
That's a good question. Because, like, a Saber face is explicitly, like, looks like Saber, blonde, blue-green eyes, thereabouts, fucking a knight. Centauria's a knight. Yeah, there's a reason why, like, Shanka memes on, say, like, Violet Evergarden basically being, like, Saber, but with, like, RTX.
Oh, yeah, Fate Stay Night with RTX on, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny because Violet Evergarden is, from what I understand, excellent, and RTX just makes everything worse.
Violet Evergarden is excellent, but it is also basically like emotional porn a bit. Like, I remember Peter watched it and he was like, a lot of people recommended it to me, but nobody told me that it's basically a depression porn series that like sucks the tears out of your face. Because it's basically about a child soldier learning a strange feeling called love and emotion.
Wait, Millie, with 2 C's?
Suck. I need suck.
Average blood angel when they're feeling thirsty.
Yeah.
True.
Listen, blood plays hot.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That's why you won that contest.
Well, what
I'm
contest?
just saying, smearing blood on me.
Who's more degenerate?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I simply speak my truth.
And good on you.
Well, you know what? I meant to put this out there. I infinitely respect a total fucking degen who's honest about it, rather than somebody who like pretend they're not a degen. Yeah, pretend they're not a degen, like the people who bitch and moan about fan service in video games, but then we know for a fact they're jorking it to some of the most degenerate shit imaginable.
Yeah, no, I'm fully open about it. It's also funny because I feel like I should be a blood angel considering my affection for blood, what I will put it. You can put the pieces together. What is a blood angel trait that is pretty much exclusive to them?
Drinking blood?
Correct.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, that ain't that weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it though.
There's shit I could probably counter with, but I won't say it on stream.
Was.
Nah, it's nothing offensive, or you know, morally aberrant. It's just shit. It's like, yeah, nah, that ain't my viewer's business, basically.
That's fair. I see now why people assume I'm very Slanesh coded.
Yeah, but we've been over this though, Millie. It's only when you're high.
That's fair.
While drunk, Millie is corn. Unless you're drunk and high, that's some unholy mix of the two. Oh, no, then it's like how the fan theory that Korn and Slanesh want to hate fuck.
Would.
I mean, okay, but that just feels like almost like text at this point. Dude gets given like the perfect urn, smashes it, rebuilds it, smashes it again, rebuilds it again. Look, sex and violence interplay is just kind of like a thing, and the very existence of Slanesh plays into that. Which means, therefore, Korn plays into that too.
Hold up, viewers. My restream chat has decided to die on me. I will have to do something about that.
I was wondering about that.
I will have to do something when the mission is over. Oh wait, no, I think it's back.
You should name your dog after Weezer band members. I'm not doing that.
Oh, never mind. Chat's back on. I'm sorry, everyone.
Ah, shit, I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Listen. My Primarch taught us not to be ashamed of our dicks.
That's such a Vulcan, like a salamander response.
Real. There's somewhere out there is a 40K edit of "Oh shit, I'm sorry."
Sorry for what?
Like, I will say, like, while there are many, like, legions, loyalists or chaos, that love their Primarch, the amount that loved their Primarch and were loved back by their Primarch are fewer in hand than the ones that simply loved their Primarch.
You know, oh, go ahead.
And fucking the salamanders are absolutely an example of, loved and was loved in return.
The one that's always funny to me is the people who are like, Rogel Dorn would hate the Black Templars because he hated Sigismund, and they completely forget the fact that he forgave Sigismund by the
Time
end.
to take your leave. Don't forget what you came for. Until next time, Lady Alice.
I won't forget it.
Inshallah.
Eat like
Yes.
now.
Bees and disease to you too.
I've been just saying more random Arabic phrases at like everyone, and like Demi has just learned to just say thank you, you too.
What is that? What does inshallah even mean?
If God wills it, I think.
Oh, so Deus Vult.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like my version better. Ah!
I still need to get a Quran at some point.
Well, you know what, Millie? You know what this means? If we get the option to join the Fremen in Dune Awakening, you know you have to now, right?
She hopes it's that.
Huh. Well, I mean, she hasn't been banned on Twitch yet, so... Yeah.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
I just see the scribbles and pretend she's complimenting me. Well, I am very fond of you, Demi.
Oh, yeah.
You're a good person.
Oh, yeah, Chonka, thank you for the raid. How you doing?
Hey, Chonka.
Give Chonka a shout-out.
Roger.
Actually, you know what? If the cooldown isn't up, give Demi a shout-out, too, because they also stream on Twitch. Or,
Yeah,
wait, Demi, do you stream on Twitch or YouTube?
Both, actually. I tune in for both.
Okay, both. Yeah, give Demi a shout-out as well.
Demi knows the Portuguese and the English, so if you know Portuguese and you want to talk at Demi, go ahead and talk in fake Spanish.
Listen, I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. The trees be speaking Portuguese.
Morrow gave you one of his little warnings about loyalty, betrayal, and woeful...
No problem, Demi. No problem.
But still, you decided to swan around like a
minute and a half.
pirate at this Hallowite woman's
A minute and a half
wedding.
cooldown? Okay.
Milk I'll deal with later. But make no mistake,
Jesus Christ, Millie, fake Spanish. Listen, I had a Portuguese friend, like actual from Portugal, and every time I spoke to her, I was like, "Oh yeah, you're from fake Spain, right?" And she just did not like that.
Our working relationship isn't going to end with me manfully refusing to shed a tear.
I like fucking with the Portuguese.
The Emperor protects.
You know what? I just had a thought. What if... do they still have the who's the traitor part of the story going on?
I wonder about that, too.
I believe so because the fucking the womanoid over here is like back to normal.
Yeah.
We wouldn't get that as an arbitrator because you're like, you know, compared to the rejects, you're him. So like, yeah.
Never doubt him.
Why did I say womanoid?
I don't fucking know.
The proper term is gynoid.
Wait,
Because they got servitorized.
Oh, you know, true. Actually, I was going to say, isn't the proper term, according to a certain part of Twitter, void?
Exist to serve.
I'm gonna buy some weapons to sacrifice to my shotgun to keep it up to date with the rest of my whip on.
Don't take it personally, though, Demi. I bully you because I love you.
Let the machine god's blessings be teased forth.
I don't know why my mind went on the tangent of that fucking episode of South Park where was it Shakira, Alanis Morris, fucking Cartman, Jennifer Lopez. I had my name is Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos, and proceeded to perform music and do sexual favors with his hand because it got a life of its own.
And then his hand died at the end of the episode. Committed the self-delete with cyanide somehow.
Let's see.
God, fucking... In retrospect, fucking South Park really was basically like surrealist Dadaist art of our era.
Kind of is,
The
yeah.
The plots are so fucking ridiculous. Like the episode where like they find out that like the person who decides on plots for fucking Family Guy is actually like
So good.
It's
So
fucking
good.
what are they belugas, manatees choosing balls out of a fucking pool.
What the fuck did I just find on 4chan? What the fucking what?
What?
Hold on, Bo. I'm saying this to you.
All right. How bad can it be?
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. Hold up. Let's.
I gotta see this too.
All right. Yeah, you too.
All right. Let's.
I would have been really mad if I sent that to the wrong person.
Of course. Of course.
I mean, okay, but it is kind of hot.
All right, Ash.
Like, okay, take out the obvious shit. Like, leather daddy stuff is hot.
Okay, leather is good. Leather is good, but
Yeah.
not that type.
Well, I don't know. That's a Nazi exploitation is a whole ass fucking subgenre.
Yeah.
All right. What's another board I can go to? Why not?
I guess
Why
you could
not
say it's so boss.
You could say it's pretty Hugo Boss.
I am on poll now. Let's see how bad it gets. Random furry art here. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of how, like, ages back, like, certain opposition disappeared off the board when they exposed, like, nationality relative to IP. So, like, so many of the sort of, like, whinier points of view were revealed to be from fucking Leafs, among other places.
Oh yeah, that's the origin of one of my favorite Big Man Tyrone videos. You know, a leaf.
A leaf.
It's a fucking leaf.
Look. Love my country. I just don't love all the people in it.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. But remember, everyone.
Same.
Remember, everyone. Every minute in every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Together, we can stop this.
Didn't
I
you say you had
pressed
to go?
N thinking a map would open.
Honey, didn't you say you needed to go AFK or something? Or
A little while back. That was a while back.
I'll be
okay.
right back.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I think we got like 2 campaign missions left.
Do we?
Yeah, there's no more after. There's 16 and 17, and then there's no more. It looks like.
Bro, did I ever show you that one random NSFW art piece I got?
No. Send it.
Okay. Well, I got a new one since then, but hold on.
Oh,
that's the oh, it's that video. I was randomly looking in my files and I forgot I downloaded this video.
Hmm?
You
know what? Don't post it, because if I click it, the audio will show up on the stream.
that, and it's the video of a how do I describe this? Streamer we don't like giving sloppy toppy to somebody that I don't like.
Oh,
that
oh.
had footage of it?
Yeah.
I have the footage, yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
You made a meme out of it.
I made a meme out of it, correct.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, show me the 34 of the rule.
There it is.
All right, let's see it. Yeah, that's hot.
Nice.
Okay, what's this meme? I kind of want to see it too.
No, I sent my NSFW art. Do you want the fucking footage is what you're saying?
Okay.
No, not the footage. I'm curious about the NSFW art.
Okay, I was really concerned for a second.
No, fucking, I don't even... Look, I'm going to be honest with you, the vast majority of YouTube personalities are spindly fucking, like nasally twat waffles that I have no interest in.
I was funny as fuck when I found out that Razor Fist apparently puts on a voice.
Yeah, not surprised. But yeah, I heard about that recently where like he had like a rather like manipulative argument with his girlfriend and like was like very nasally and like higher pitched in the background. It's like that does not surprise me that the voice, in addition to the look, is all a put on. Because this whole thing is, oh yeah, I am the big man, I am a manliest man.
Alright, time to browse Twitter.
I could talk like this too for my entire streams. I'd rather not though, because I'm fucking lazy.
What is this shirt? What is this shirt?
Show me. Show me.
What the fuck is this shirt? It's oddly specific.
Show me.
That is oddly specific.
Yeah,
that's oddly specific. Like, what the fuck? I want to put it on stream, actually.
Can I say that out loud, Millie? Would you be upset?
I'll put it on stream. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need people to see this fucking
Yeah,
image.
you know, I'll wait for I will wait for you to do that.
Holy
Reminds me, I
shit.
was like, I hadn't looked at it in like ages, but I was like checking the Awu thread on Trash that's like not there anymore. From this past week.
This is oddly specific.
And there was like this fucking shirt in it that was like, I kind of want that shirt. It was like one where it has like this like very like leather daddy werewolf on the back, and it's like Alpha in the streets, kitten in the sheets. And
The furry lesbians for Trump, dude.
Furry lesbians for Trump.
Ah, I got followed. Thank you. I forgot my screech is actually a thing that fucking does that. I don't know how I made that screech. I really don't. I really like my follower thing, though. I'm not changing that noise ever.
Millie, I dare you to acquire that shirt and wear it around town.
I'm not.
The
First of all,
neophytes also stole
one, I
the
don't support the
Crusaders'
man.
banner.
Two, if I wear that, even ironically, in my fucking place, I am going to probably get assaulted.
I mean, okay, yeah, fair.
Doc Rose, listen, the neophytes steal the banner all the time. Just let them fuck around with it. They'll be fine.
The neophytes.
Texas Beach thing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I meant like wearing it ironically, but I know, but I understand that you wouldn't want to in a fucking blue state.
I would unironically get assaulted, and then they would probably take away my trans card.
Yeah, I saw recently some fucking dude chasing after a guy in a car who had like a fucking, it was either a Trump thing or something like that on his car, and this guy was like losing his mind that this person had like a political thing on his car for Trump, you know, like, and like you know, saying like the worst shit. I'm like, damn, this dude really does.
I'm sorry to cut y'all off. I have amazing news. The world can be at peace. We have entered the good timeline again.
What's that?
Taika Waititi's live-action Akira film has been canceled.
Nature is healing.
I almost posted my monster fucker bingo live, and I realized, oh wait, I shouldn't post that. That's just in fact monster dicks.
Yeah, that's about the only reason not to post that. But like beyond that, it's like, okay, wait, monster fucker bingo. Have I ever seen this?
Probably.
You know, send it to me. Send it to me, Millie. I'll check it out.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I will. You know what, Demi, you get it too, because you deserve to see the weird shit I'm into.
Back.
Oh, welcome back, Zeph.
Welcome back, Zeph. You sounded so depressed to be back.
Where's the monster fucker bingo?
You might have to be. You might have to be, you know, quiet because, you know, family aggro.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Ash
no,
is getting it first. Then Bo, and then Demi, you are also gonna suffer.
Is this like a? Is this like a like put a check mark if you would?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I got bingo several times.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, look at my bingo.
Okay. Okay, so I
He actually stun locked.
Millie, why did
Yes?
you put 5 check marks on Godzilla?
I mean, based.
Okay, but here's the question. Here's the question. For obvious reasons. How weird is it that it's like, you see, Millie, I kind of agree, but being the monster in the situation, you get me?
So you're like like your Vouch with like horse dicks.
No, no. Okay,
I am nothing like Vaush.
Okay.
I have class.
Okay. First of all, yes, same. Second of all, no. Vouch wants to be a horse cock, like not a
I do
horse.
not mean to alarm you, but hamster
He wants to be
dance is
the virile
25
energy
years
of a
old.
horse dick.
No. Vouch doesn't want to be a horse. He wants to be a horse dick.
You did so many bingos, you didn't even need to create anything in the free space. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm fucked beyond belief.
All right, let's. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay.
What else do I have here?
See, I know for a fact Bo was stun locked because he gets so fucking mad when I send him fucking porn of Godzilla.
Would. I would Bahamut. That's literally where it comes from, pretty much.
Okay, but now Millie, you stand accused. Which Bahamut is the biggest wood?
I saw a lot of Final Fantasy XIV Bahamut, not safe for work, and yeah, that's probably my favorite. Double dick, especially. Yeah, I would.
Okay, you know what?
I mean,
actually, unironically, that's my favorite Bahamut. But I'm gonna make the spicy hot take here. My second favorite Bahamut is Final Fantasy 15 Bahamut.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say that like you really wanted Ilburn's totally original Do Not Steal version of Bahamut.
Oh, wait, Demi, you don't know? Hold on, I'll get it for you after this mission.
Also, that's pretty based, Chonka. The MonsterVerse, Mecha Godzilla is pretty much a wood.
I will get you this art, Demi. It awoke something in me.
Oh, that said, Tokyo Defenders, or Tokyo SOS's, what was his name? Shiryu? Kiryu was cool.
Yes.
That's my favorite Mecha
Probably
Godzilla.
my favorite too.
Yeah.
It's literally just an Evangelion, but they were like, what if we made an Evangelion out of Godzilla? And you know what? That is based.
Very.
Man, I love Italian. I love Evangelioni.
Stop.
I saw all
Yes, I
of
love
Evangelion
Language.
in one sitting. I don't know why I did that to myself.
Okay, but did you watch the rebuilds?
I did. That was all in one day.
I think Evangelion is pretty soon on anime nights.
Yeah, it's coming after. I think. Oh right, now I remember. We went. I think you had me go either fantasy, then sci-fi, or because you really wanted to watch Attack on Titan soon. So we like put it up right behind like something sci-fi.
The Attack on Titan game is pretty good. I probably want to stream that at some point.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting for the batteries.
Oh wait, aren't we gonna do like what was it? Frieren and Fate Apocrypha? And then we're gonna do Evangelion Attack on Titan?
Yeet.
Okay, yeah.
The sniper somewhere? Oh, it's dead.
I got it.
I feel like it's one of my ultra spicy hot takes that I think Attack on Titan had a good ending.
I only watched the first season.
Oh, Aaron, you've been reincarnated as a bird. I'm so happy for you.
Shut the fuck
Now
up!
watch me get railed.
First of all, shut the fuck up, and also fuck your fucking Gundam narrative meme about that.
You mean, yeah, Gundam narrative.
What the fuck? That dog flew!
I made that fucking meme, and fucking Bo is so mad ever since.
Honestly, real talk about narrative though, I didn't like it all that much the first time I watched it. Second time I watched it with you guys, I liked it a lot more.
It's because it had a narrative to it.
Shut the fuck up.
I just, honey,
Yes.
play traffic.
I don't know. I'm not the big, like, okay, Hathaway's got great art style, but I have no sympathy or consideration for Hathaway because he is the biggest pussy-ass simp I've ever seen. He wants to, like, force people off of Earth via terrorist attacks because a stupid bitch died, like, 5 years ago.
Sounds like a fucking day ending in Y and Gundam. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but, like, his reasoning is so lame.
Okay, because it's like, okay, like... Fuck, it's like fucking Quest is literally worst girl in UC Gundam.
Yeah. Like, genuinely. Okay, let me put it to you this way. There have been some pretty awful female like, you know, like heroines.
Nina Purpleton.
Nina Purpleton, she is fucking awful. But, like, most of these characters are often kind of liked by other people. Quest is not liked by anybody. Not even by fucking Char. Who, like, he is accused of, doing things, but, like, he defeats those allegations. The only thing he can be accused of is using her affection to make her into a soldier, and that's it. Yo, fucking Hathaway meets this bitch. She pays no mind to him the entire time that he's met her. And he still basically, like, mauls after her for all eternity. To the point that, like, I mean, yeah, but at least Lala was likable.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Lala could be a mother to me. What do you mean a mother?
Why did you say that?
It's fun. It's so funny as fuck to me that Amuro cringing over that is what triggered Axis shock.
It's that fucking meme where the guy's like, oh shit, and then, like, he'll, like, has, like, the gif begin to, like, go, like, really weird. But there's never, like, a, okay, I'm fine now bit to it. It literally is just like, yo, that, and that's Axis shock.
Yeah. I love how the dog will jump into places you can't go to kill people.
Yeah. My immortal good boy will do the work that I cannot.
Immortal dog.
You know, I'm kind of hoping the final, the last
Final
thing.
shape.
Well, no, I have no hopes for that whatsoever. But I'm hoping that what they have for the final mission in this isn't like just end on nothing. Because because the big boss fight mission has already happened. You know?
Pay attention.
I want Hadron to sit on me, dude.
You know,
She would crush you.
Good.
Probably 95% metal.
Good.
Well, okay, but what if she? But what if she's built like 2B under the robes?
I'm just saying.
Generally, no.
I know. I'm just saying. What if?
All I'm saying is, even if she crushes me, I still win because I have a snuff thing going on. So.
Oh, okay.
I win no matter what you do to me.
Yeah, as I said, bigger degenerate than me, even in spite of my more out there kinks.
You praise me, I win. You degrade me, I win.
So what you're saying is, are you gonna try and pull that the bottom is the real top argument?
Yes.
No, I'm pretty certain the top is the guy who's like, you know, strangling your ass right now.
Good.
Okay, but the top stops when the bottom tells them.
The bottom respects the bodily autonomy of the top.
You have somehow succeeded
Millie, shut the fuck up.
No.
Millie is both a good and bad puppy. Sorry, Krypton's not here to say it, so I have to.
You know what? Yeah, good point. Yeah.
And I gotta make everybody cringe sometimes.
Listen. You must not cringe. Cringe is the mind killer.
I want a salad.
I will face my cringe. I will let it go over me and through me. When the cringe is gone, there will be nothing.
Through, huh?
Only I will remain.
Elevator access granted.
Millie, that is the most woman thing you've ever said. I want a salad.
I like salads.
Okay. I like salads that I feel like people who really like salads would say aren't salads. Like raita or potato salad's a good one. An egg salad's pretty decent, tasty on a sandwich.
Trolling.
What? What's fucking trolling about those?
Tuna salad, potato or chicken salad, you know.
I'm not so big on tuna salad.
I don't like tuna, so.
Green top salad, you know.
What is green top salad?
It's green Jello.
Ew.
Yeah, it's a 60s recipe that my aunt
You know
made.
what? I knew you were gonna say it was the '60s the moment you said it has Jello on it. Because
Salad's really good though if you make it right.
Because like they invented Jello in like the '50s, and just started putting it on fucking everything.
Like, okay, like I'm not a big fan of like lettucey romaine salads is the problem. I don't like the fucking thin greens. Give me like salads that are more other things, like maybe like broccoli. Broccoli salad would be pretty tasty.
They are.
I could go for chicken and broccoli now that you mention it.
It's just that like every place is like, oh, do you want a Caesar salad? How about a garden salad? I don't like garden salads. I don't like Caesar salads. Like, okay, I kind of okay with them, but I just do not like the leafy aspect. I don't like the mouthfeel, and
I too don't like leafy.
And honestly, like, I feel like I have to drench it in too much fucking dressing to appreciate a fucking Caesar or a garden. So like, I just treat those as I actually don't like these because they're no longer healthy by the time that I'm fucking like actually able to deal with them. And even then,
eat every day for lunch at work.
It's a Chick-fil-A side salad with nothing good on it and grilled chicken nuggets.
Nothing good on it. So basically, like a kind of like Swedish sauce that's like probably not healthy for you.
No. I meant it when I said it's all lettuce and some of the cabbage that they leave, but like nothing crunchy, nothing like that.
Oh, okay. You meant like it's purely healthy.
Yep. Put some
Okay,
hot
so
sauce on it to give it something.
yeah, fair. Like, okay, like the best salad I've ever had was kind of like so like where I used to live, there was an Indian restaurant called Palki's, and they would have this like Sunday buffet brunch. So fucking good. But like they had this salad there that I actually genuinely enjoyed. It was like a cucumber pepper salad with like a yogurt, like a kind of tangy sweet yogurt base.
That's probably a tzatziki.
Kind of similar. I want to say it's called raita on their menu, so it's like probably a similar sort of thing. Tzatziki is more straight tangy with like probably a bit of lemon in it, I think. And dill, probably, I think.
Dill, I think it's got dill.
Yeah,
this
didn't
have...
have
salad is from a local place that does spicy chicken salad. That goes hard.
What are vegetables?
Fucking
miserable pile of secrets.
But seriously, I could murder a fucking potato salad. It's so good.
Ah!
Oh god.
Like, okay, unironically, when my paternal aunt got married, the reception/ceremony was held at this like waterfront kind of restaurant place. But like I want to say like, you know, the buffet was like partially supplied externally. It was more of a bar. It fucking, there was this potato salad. It was like warm, had sweet potatoes, bits of bacon bits. Yo, it was so fucking good.
Interrogation rate acceptable.
Rest of the food was tasty, but like, it's like, honestly, like a sign of my tastes when it comes to potato salad that I remembered that.
Yeah, potato salad's one of those things I could just never eat because I'm a fucking child when it comes to food.
Yeah, same here. We were literally talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were.
You don't like mayonnaise.
I mean, yeah, mayonnaise makes me puke.
Yeah, potato salad, at least Western style, is done with mayonnaise.
Yep.
There is Greek potato salad, which is done with like kind of like more of an olive base, or like not olive, oil base. So like it has no mayonnaise to it, so you might enjoy that.
Maybe.
I can't relate, hipster. Can't relate. I am so
I like
white.
mayo.
I fucking love mayo.
I like. Okay, this is gonna be disgusting to a lot of you. As a
Okay.
kid, I would literally get white bread, like two loaves, right? And then just put mayo on it and call it a day.
Oh,
Millie?
oh God.
Millie, I'm sorry. You just gained at least 10 white points.
Okay, Mill, you're turning your brown card after that, okay?
Millie experienced a racial alignment shift by saying that.
I used to call it a struggle sandwich. I would literally just eat that like every day.
Fucking okay, like I remember on Tumblr, like people would like the usual suspects that were always trying to go after white people. Talked about how like, yo, you mean like, yo, like mayo sandwiches, all white people eat them. It's like, not really. Not this far out of the Great Depression.
I could crush one.
I've never had a mayo sandwich. Like
It's okay. It's best on like, you know, plain white.
Okay. No,
Well, so Miracle Whip really, really jazzes it up.
Listen, I want to point out a trend here. The only two people I've heard now who would ever eat such a thing is the girl from the Honduran girl and the Mexican guy. But apparently white people love them. I guess Tumblr was wrong.
what is
Learned
that
it from my
fucking?
white wife.
What is that fucking like grilled like corn on the cob recipe
Elote.
with like, huh?
Elote.
Yeah.
Ah yes.
Also good.
I've never had it, but I'm like, okay, well, spicy things aren't really my thing. I would try that because I fucking love corn.
It's not really spicy.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can fuck with that.
I implore everyone at one point, try a baleada in the morning, dude.
What's a baleada?
It's basic tortilla with usually sour cream, beans, and a meat of your choice.
Huh.
That sounds.
People like to do fuck, I'm getting the word for it already somehow.
Here we go. Over here.
Just
But
put
yeah,
meat in
fucking.
there.
I can't say that I've never been like, you know, poor enough to enjoy a struggle meal. For me, it was not mayo sandwiches though. There was this snack my father would give us, and it's still nostalgic now, to the point that sometimes I'll just have like, you know, like buns with this. Literally called butter bread. Literally just a sandwich of buttered bread slapped together. But we didn't usually have like soft butter, so it was just margarine.
Oh, you poor dear.
Yeah, I still will sometimes be like, I'm hungry now, and there's nothing in the fridge, I say as I look into a fridge full of food. Closes fridge. There's bread on the counter. There's margarine. Yeah. Usually it's more like a wheat roll, though, now.
I'm trying to think, what's another struggle thing I would eat?
Just to be clear, it's not that we couldn't afford butter, it's that for whatever reason, I'm not sure if you've ever heard this from another Canadian saying it, our butter is not spreadable at room temperature, unless it's fucking summer. And you want to know why that is? Our farmers feed our cows palm oil or something like that, and it apparently makes the dairy they produce kind of have like a higher like melting point, and therefore it does not come out, like does not get soft at room temperature. It always is at that shreds up your bread sort of like unspreadability. Found out that tidbit recently and I'm still forever mad. Okay, I've never had a sugar sandwich, Chanka, but that's mostly because, like, if I'm putting sugar on, like, like bread, it's going to be toasted, and there's going to be cinnamon involved. So, cinnamon toast.
Remember the fucking cinnamon challenge?
Oh, yeah. Fuck that. Never tried it, but, like, damn, stupid people.
Hey,
I tried it.
Hey, can you imagine doing the cinnamon challenge with a spice melange?
That's literally just me.
Isn't that Piter? Didn't he do that?
Did he? Huh.
Well, mostly joking, but
yeah. Well,
think about it. He got so addicted that his eyes went blue, and then he died of poison. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how he died was. How he died was totally unrelated. Okay, we have one more mission to do in the campaign.
Let's do it.
All right.
Where is? There is. Ah.
Oh, sorry, honey.
It's okay. Fucking, but yeah, like, I was gonna say, fucking, I remember a couple of people who did that. Glozell was one of them. A chick whose, like, whole thing is acting like a really angry black woman. Proceeded to, like, try to do the cinnamon challenge with this big fucking ladle.
I remember that video. I remember that.
Just genuine, authentic coughing all over the place, trying to like get a word in edgewise, coughing more, drinking down like a whole fucking Brita. Yes, a ladle. She had like an actual like ladle for like soups full of fucking cinnamon. Tried to fucking eat it, and like proceeded to down an entire fucking a jug of water. And then, like, by the end of it, just like, fuck it, this is me tuning out. Bye.
Oh, I found the Bahamut image I like. Ah, fuck, the mission started.
You hear, Millie?
Fucking the RBDs being like, no, Galactinet, maintain connection. I almost have the image. It's almost loaded. Oh, God.
It's good.
Go ahead.
Good. That image is really good. I like it a lot.
Okay, I'm curious. You'll have to send it my way.
Yeah, send it to me too.
Okay, protect me.
Oh, well, okay. Might as well do it now.
Alright, everyone, there it is.
Alright. I will check it after the stream.
That is a well sculpted Bahamut, yes.
Oh, hold on. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, that is, I gotta admit, that is.
Me looks right past the fucking, woman riding his dick.
Listen, it's a good image.
But yeah, I
got you.
I just fucking realized that, due to the idiosyncrasies and anachronistic nature of like fucking the fucking Warhammer 40k setting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like while they have shit like hollows and like transferable data, because they abhor the abominable intellect and whatnot, they probably have dial-up speeds, so like images load at the same speed they did back in the 90s.
Oh, wait, no, okay, hear me out. Because the Imperium is so grossly deficient, the internet tech is actually way more data than you know, we could possibly have with modern technology, right?
Yeah.
But because everything is so technologically backwards and insufficient, it still loads like it's 56K.
Yeah. It loads like it because they no longer do like flat imagery. It's always like hollows and near three-dimensional like, you know, facsimiles of shit. So it's like your like that image of your like porn star on like, you know, in like there's a reason why you acquire slates, because that shit would like take a year to load.
Yeah, probably.
That's one nice friend of Bahamut Savage. Yeah, I mean, I play a fucking Lalafell.
There's a surprise.
Things would be... It would be messy.
When you try to use the Galactinet when your parents are trying to make a call, does that cause it to go down because the astropath died?
You know what? I believe it.
It's like their own version of like fighting for access to the internet, but then you find out your parents needed to make a business call.
Ah, I got launched. Catching back up.
I'm talking like mad shit that like the zoom zooms and like the few alphas old enough to be in this chat, are like, what are you even talking about?
Right.
Are there any squigma males in chat?
Well, listen, I need my Squigma male affirmations, okay?
I love that video so much.
Actually, how?
You can take that. Wait,
how old is the oldest Gen Alpha? Because like, I know Gen Z's like, almost all of them are able to like, are able to drink now.
You remember those? Wait, you remember those nightmarish times? Dial-up connection? Yeah, same.
Oh, is fucking Demi older than me? I feel like a baby now.
Well, I think I've heard from other Brazilians that it took a little longer for all that to happen.
Look, there's still there are fucking areas in like Europe that fucking have like terrible internet, or like, you know, like cell phone coverage. Fucking apparently Germany is one of them.
Inner City Houston had like T1 and T3 lines till like the 2010s.
No, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, it's, you know, hard to rip up the streets, you know?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, y'all good over there? Alright.
I jumped down and immediately ran into a charger.
It took ages for you to have proper internet.
Actually, they're called mutants.
I'm too Left 4 Dead pilled, I'm sorry.
I love it when these fucking enemies ragdoll really fucking hard.
You know my favorite death sound that the enemies make is, it's when they go like
the fucking Eddie noise, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot when I electrify dudes, so I think it's like tied to that.
That's like, it's really fast, like, you know, like they're trying to make their death scream through like what's left of their, you know, the stump of their fucking neck or something.
Justice is served.
Okay, but what does justice taste like?
Salty.
Salty milk and coins. Oh, over here.
This way.
They are getting too close to the cathedral.
I'm sorry, one sec. I heard that bomber. Where are you? Oh, whatever.
Uh-oh.
We hope it is more.
Reminds me of that, weren't we like on like a match one time when one of the like, you know, these fuckers came along and grabbed a dude through the door and soft locked us?
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
Another ambush. Still playing the hit. You feel it. Standing and wait for an opening. I would have thought that was obvious. You have nothing but ice in your veins.
dog got fucked up by the other dogs. Holy shit, buddy.
Whoop.
Rip Bozo.
It is nice to suddenly be like, damn, I can actually fucking deal with like the Crushers, because like as a psyker, it's like, oh, a Crusher shows up and it's like, if I don't have like the ability to pop heads, I guess I die now.
A Ready or Not stream would be pretty fucking good, honestly.
If we're talking like, okay, no, but fuck, right, Ready or Not is not I thought it was an extraction shooter for some reason.
No, it's the...
Yeah, I know which
body
one that
cam
is.
on.
Oh, hi!
Hello. Ah!
Thank you. Poor thing. It's basically a chaos puppy that just wanted to love on you.
Oh, wait, a chaos puppy, so Millie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, Millie's a bad puppy.
I can and will do my iconic, dog noise.
Well, okay, we haven't seen a white woman yet.
Okay, that's fair.
Ammo, claim it.
Hold there. Adamant, unyielding, unstoppable.
Admonition. So, at last this cult has a name. And a leash around Wolf's throat. Which means that whatever we're facing, it began here. Not on Nox Alpha. Grendel will not be pleased to have been so misled.
Medicae station. Make it so.
For you, Zeph.
The power builds. The grandfather's generous eye settles upon the cathedral. Thou needst only have the
Everybody else, oh, like, you know, some random dude showed up and like, you know, like brain rotted us with Nurgle. 4 crackheads, or, you know,
Bye!
Bye!
Oh shit.
Well, that just happened, Millie. Sorry, come down here often.
It's not even 50.
Come on, man!
What was that? That was a Beast of Nurgle tail whipping us into oblivion.
I'm so mad about that!
Okay, let's see if we can't get them rescued, Zeph.
I'm so fucking pissed off over that. I was doing so well.
I'm pretty sure we got our, I'm pretty sure by now though you have your, weekly do missions with no one dying thing, so you should be alright.
Oh, I'm sorry, my toughness is too high for you.
What?
I castigator stance to go pick one of you up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna need, okay. Oh, here we go, the boss fountain.
I'm actually really upset about that one. I was on I still had that fucking penance for doing 15 missions in a row without death.
Oh, Millie, you forgot to heal.
Who cares? I'm built different.
Whatever the cult intends, those Sims are clearly part of it.
Alright, this one. I've only done this one once. Yeah, okay, I can't go past that barrier, so we have to go around.
I think it's about to go up.
That's it, the barrier's down.
You can skin me, bro.
Barrier down.
Ow!
I
You
saw
fucker.
that in real time.
Did you get all the ones on the left side?
I'm pretty sure I did, yeah.
Okay.
Let me double check. Looks like it because the barrier's dropping. Ow!
Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back to the start of the stream where I fucking did my screech. Oh dear.
You're clear to engage the stim tank. I concur. So what were the cult attempting here?
I don't know, but I mean to find out. For today, it is enough to know that they failed.
Let them wallow in victory. Ammunition of
There we go.
Millie's still judging us.
I'm not taking this pose off.
Alright, now what?
Were I a man to deliver thanks or hearty congratulations, I'd offer both. Once again, you had to fend for yourselves on a mission gone awry, and performed with gusto. Not only did you put an end to the ritual, but we also have a name to put to our
Bitch.
names. Admonition. Their motives and goals may remain opaque for the moment.
Rennick definitely takes it up the bum.
Yeah, that,
He does.
with that hair and that mustache, absolutely.
He does look like a butt slut, yes.
You can be sure I'll find work for you.
Reminds me of Gary Oldman.
You're a monster, Zolg.
I know.
Alright, Hestia has a thing for me, apparently.
Let me guide you in the act of penance.
I still don't know why I'm not getting these war gear rewards here. Even though I haven't claimed my reward, that's why. I'm stupid.
It looks like there's more campaign missions.
Oh, really?
Please. May I touch you? I wish.
Nope, that's it.
Huh.
It's now the open map. Yeah, that's it.
So that draws the question of how the thing with
Oh yeah,
Is
that's
this-
it, yeah.
because she's still the commissary chick is still like unmodified.
Hmm.
Although, I have some campaign missions I didn't do yet, it seems.
Oh, okay.
I need complete battle for Tertium 7. I'll do that off stream, probably.
Okay. Yeah, my talents took. All right.
What's this image? Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good Bahamut image. What's this one?
Alrighty, you know what? So we basically beat the campaign. I think we're just gonna end the stream there.
Yeah, we might as well. So I can go back to looking at Bahamut Rule 34 in my free time.
Pervert.
I am the biggest pervert of this group.
All right. Is there anybody I'm gonna raid on?
That's it, everybody.
I'd like to raid onto Discordia, but I don't know if you can raid onto her, Ash.
I cannot.
Ah, well, shit.
Royan's up.
Oh, yes.
So is Jay.
Hold on. He didn't show up in my thing. Yeah, fuck it. I'll raid onto Royan.
Let's raid on Royan.
Yep, because we can
Royan
all raid
VT.
Royan. Is this VT? Yeah, there we go. All right. Thank y'all for coming, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Playing Deep Rock Galactic.
Deep cock.
So, yeah, look forward to that. I'll catch y'all then, and take care, everyone.
Later. Yeah, catch you all later. Thanks for the stream.
Bye-bye.
Later.